1. Hi, welcome back to 1D4 plus 1, the Amber Wars.
That is our name, isn't it?
It is.
Are you Amber or Wars?
I'm regretting making it that long every time I type it into a podcast episode. A few small announcements before we get started. One, you have until midnight Central tomorrow to enter the giveaway on Instagram or Twitter to win this thing.
Yeah!
And a commission by Becca.
Yeah!
And a music commission by me.
Yeah!
And make a character to go in the story.
Yeah!
And some dice.
Yeah!
I think that's it.
Happiness. Killing your character, it's fine. Don't worry.
We do have a wee announcement as well as far as the podcast is concerned. As of 3 p.m. yesterday, we are on Google Podcasts.
Ooh,
So we are now available on Android.
Yes.
And I was looking over our podcast schematics today because I was waiting for things to upload. And it turns out that we have 5 people in Barcelona in Spain who binged the entire season 2 over the last week. And one person in Tel Aviv in Israel who listened to the entire thing.
Yeah!
That's amazing.
Hi, thanks.
We love you!
That is so
That's
cool.
awesome!
I just thought that was an interesting piece of information.
Amazing. Well, now I'm offensive in more countries than I thought.
Yep, we have offended people internationally now.
Great. I already did that.
I'm sure I have when I was abroad.
You literally... The football, like...
Oh, yeah. That's this is a giant middle finger to all European football clubs.
How many?
6 times.
There you go.
Are we going to have to censor that?
Nah, maybe. I don't know, is this offensive?
Not
No.
somewhere. More of this.
So
Just a
saber
censor
tooth.
across your chest.
That's like
Blur it
Wolverine.
Yeah. But anyways, last time, during the adventure, you guys were traveling down the underroads with your guide, Fenric's good friend, Marion Augie Steelwing, the Dragonborn, and Quincy Brassdash, the Artificer. As you guys were traveling, you reached the first checkpoint south of the city of Quinlo and saw that the tunnels were being attacked by various fiends and drow and decided to jump in to assist the city. The fight came to a close. The city defenses were able to drive out the attacking forces. However, it did come at the cost of roughly 1/5 of the city sinking into the sea, and then seemingly a drow figure flew over the top of the sunken part of the city and harvested their souls. Maybe one of you recognized them. Maybe you didn't. After that, you all spent a pleasant afternoon in the city of Quinlo, taking your spiders for walks, finding some t-shirts, brooding in an alley or on a stoop, and then returned to the deep roads where you resumed your travel back to Zadara. Through the night you all took watches. Roland, on the last shift, picked up the slight muttering of voices in the distance. It was difficult to pick out what it was, but it is morning, and that's where we pick back up.
Except we're underground, so there's no sun.
Just do.
Oh, Root, and you did such a good job watching. I didn't get killed again. Oh, wonderful. You did so perfectly well.
I'm going to pump that word one of these days.
You're gonna what?
Nothing.
Oh.
Virio, I don't know if Rutan heard these as well, but I heard some voices down the cavern here.
What did
they say? I don't know.
You
Well, that's not helpful.
probably did hear them. They just weren't threatening. Otherwise, he would have woke me up.
Yep, he probably did a really great job.
Yeah, he did.
The best.
I give him some ration.
Just what everyone wants, some like nasty hardtack.
Fenrir
yeah,
walks
birds
next to
love
Rutan
it.
and opens his mouth. For some ration.
All right, come here, baby bird.
Nope.
Oh,
Big nope.
Oh,
He
no.
nopes out of that one.
those are some
Big
big
He
notes.
gets halfway through the joke and just backs away. never mind. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, but no, he didn't hear a damn thing.
We should probably get moving.
All right,
Was that a long rest?
That was.
are we moving towards the voices that you supposedly heard?
Yes. Yeah, they were west down the
Yes.
underroad.
Yes, they were. I heard them in the direction that we will be traveling.
And you sure this wasn't some kind of madness?
I mean, are you ever sure?
Usually a sign.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Did anyone else hear them?
The jury's against me on this one.
He's been in the sun too long.
You're telling me.
Well, I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Yeah, it was. Wait, no, wait.
Yes! You just pulled out the voice for the wrong character.
This is why I have to just stay in character voice the whole time.
How do you know you played exactly enough D&D? You jumped to the wrong character voice.
That was
good.
glorious.
Oh, man.
I also, like, for that
Can I
split
give him
second,
one of
it was
his
like Sundust
inspirations
was with us.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Oh, man.
Sorry about that, folks.
Just gotta clear your throat a little, Furia.
Oh, sorry about that.
That was beautiful. Alright, you guys are going to load up and head out?
I'm still asleep.
Okay.
This again.
At least it's consistent. Fenner does the same thing as every morning and tries to get you up. But like really gently and like nice.
I cast shape water and splash it on Kismet's face.
Does Kismet know it was her or does she think it's me?
I mean, I'm far away. Not far away, but like
I did the
I'm
Harry,
not like standing over Kismet. I'm just like
I did the Harry
over in
Potter
my
thing
own
where I'm
space
like
and
this,
just-
trying to catch the water.
Yeah. So, Kismet, your tent and yourself have just been doused in a 5x5 cube of water, I think it is.
well, I didn't use quite that much.
Okay.
Just enough to wet their face
Okay.
I was
So
also
you
thinking
like-
pants.
and pants.
Okay.
Face and pants.
It's in two places, a face and pants.
Did you pee on your face? Gross.
It happens.
Okay.
Are you awake?
It was way too early
Yes,
for it.
I get
Oh,
away.
sorry.
I just like
Wait off a little bit.
I sit up and go hello, and no one will get the reference, but that's
I say hi.
and I'm like,
I just continue getting ready. I don't respond.
okay. I roll over and I get ready very slowly, and like I use and prestidigitation to like get rid of the water in my clothes, like immediately.
I'm helping you put your tent away.
Oh,
But
thank
you're
you.
really slow, so it's basically I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You're kind of pretending to help.
You grab like a steak.
I'm like,
helping.
and
Here, you drop this, and you just gotta sit there for like 30 seconds, like.
There's a really long pause.
You're so good at tense.
Grammar was one of my best subjects.
oh my god. Ba, ba, ba.
Appreciate that.
As I'm like packing up my stuff as well, I'm having a really hard time figuring out where to put this trident because it's too big for me.
I see you struggling, and I just grab it and I shove it into my bag of holding.
Oh. Okay.
Thievery!
I'm like, don't go reaching for it anytime soon because the orb is still in there.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been very useful to me. I thought it would be cool because I'm like, like a water genasi and tridents and water and blah, blah, blah.
No,
but
I
like,
don't know.
What about
but like, I'm also like, it's just so big and I can't carry it and I can't swing it around
You're
and
gonna spend more time getting a feel for it in your bed.
Yeah.
I should have some time to get a feel for it, but it's just so big in my hands.
I just picture all this is happening in like comic book frame, and then you just see like a candle shuffle by. Nice.
Nice. So I don't know. It's not doing it for me.
All right. Well,
I
now
guess.
it's sure in
It's
there.
in there.
All right.
He is in there.
Well, if anybody else has any use for it, I am.
What does it do
struggling.
besides
It's an
stab thing?
extra large fork.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a big fork that I think can entangle, but I don't know how it works because I'm
I don't want
not
to know what
strong.
you do with it in your bed.
It entangles. I think. I don't know. I didn't write it all down.
Oh, well, see, it's a standard trident as far as damage and rolls go, but on a 19 or 20, it casts the entangle spell on the target.
Oh, neat.
Oh, that's what my note means. 19 or 20 will entangle the enemy.
Yeah.
You got it.
I did it. I wrote it. I didn't write what it does on a standard roll that's not a 19 or 20.
Yeah.
It does nothing. It's surprisingly.
Well, maybe I'll try it out later. I'm experimenting right now.
I mean, you're gonna be the one to reach into
It's
the
not
bag
the only
then.
thing he's
That's
experimenting
fine.
with.
Wait, is it in your regular bag or your magic?
It's in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I only have one bag.
Yeah, it's easy. You just reach your hand in and you think real hard about what you want. I don't have to think, oh, terrible stuff. Although I might think about it.
Don't reach for the orb. Don't reach.
Oh shit! I got it.
You know,
Come on, hook hands, hook hands, hook hands.
orb about yay big, black, with like the green gems in it. Oh, yeah, this orb.
Put my hand in, pull the hoof out.
Put your right hand in, pull your right hoof out. Put your right hoof in and shake it all about.
Oh, my God.
Well, we better get going.
All right.
A decent solution to that would just have Fenric touch it another like 6 times or
Aren't there? There's only 3 charges left.
3
anyway.
times, even easier.
Yeah, I'll do 6. That's fine.
Anyways. Come on, Wolfie. I get on his back.
Perfect.
I mount the void.
Good.
We found all of our pets, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, they were
Okay,
all
that's right.
somewhat scattered. It took you guys a little bit to
Oh
find them
yeah,
all,
because
but the guards were
my
kinda
animal
holding
handling
onto
was
them.
terrible.
Archie parked
That's
his.
right.
Yeah, Archie Parker's outside of town.
That's right.
Sir, can you park your spider outside of town, please?
Alright.
Key fob for your spider.
It just goes like chitter chitter.
As you all mount up and begin making your way down, what you notice is that the sort of carved stone that you've been traversing begins to gradually shift. It goes from a somewhat rough stone floor to very, very smooth, almost glazed with what the hell, like resin, and it's like thick grooves in it.
I get off of the void
Mhm.
and take my shoes off and try to slide.
You wanna make an acrobatics check?
Hell yes. Hell yes. It's 19 total.
Yeah, the void kind of just keeps trudging with the group, and you just passed on your bare feet. But you do notice that it begins on the floors, and then slowly but surely it spreads up and around to the walls, and then to the ceiling, and everything seems to have these like. It almost looks like someone with a hand 3 times your size just like sculpted it out of like soft clay, and then it's glazed over the top.
What color is this resin?
Opaque, clear for the most part.
Okay.
Some tinges of, in the thicker sections of it, it does seem to get like a white hue to it, but for the most part, it is clear.
Okay, cool.
And as you're continuing forward, everybody make a perception check. Let's see how far out in advance you're able to spot.
Yes! 4!
I spotted at 24.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
12.
Kismet's
12.
busy skating. Virio's distracted by Kismet skating.
12.
12s and a 24.
Nice!
And
All right.
9.
Well,
9. Okay. Most of you were distracted by Kismet's skating.
Do an ollie!
Aurora.
Who's
and,
that?
Aurora and Fenric, you can see that there's a small fire with some figures sitting around it as you approach. Roland, what you see is a gateway on the southern wall to your left.
Okay.
And as you're coming up on it, you can see these two figures sitting around the fire. It is Marion and Quincy. And there's a very large horse cart next to them, and it is filled with all manner of silks. Like, there seems to be like a pile of gold coin brimming out over a chest. There seems to be some containers with some spices, things like that.
Okay.
And they just seem to be sitting there and chatting.
Is there anyone else around, or is it
Just them.
You just like gold, didn't you? Didn't even see my friends.
Oh yeah, there aren't.
You're halfway through shoveling the chest.
Oh, hi.
Oh, I know these people. Damn it.
That's what you guys see. I'd say with yours rolling, you could see it and call it out from maybe like 300 feet away.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm booking it.
I'm yelling.
Yeah, I'll mention it. Just, our two guides are up ahead.
I want to do a trick.
Okay, go ahead and make another acrobatics check for stunts.
10.
10. You jump in the air and like you do like a spin, and it's like it's good because you like land and you keep going, but it's like it was fine. It's like when somebody jumps off a curve with a razor instead of jumping onto a curve with a razor. Yeah.
I would like to water ski behind my salamander.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics. Strong boy grips.
That's a 9.
You are drug behind yourself.
I'm like, fuck yeah!
Like,
But right before them, I told them to book it.
okay, so
So we're running towards Marion,
okay.
and I could not keep my feet.
So as you're being dragged across the floor, take 2 points of scraping damage on your face.
Fuck yeah!
Kind of like shooting sparks out with your armor on as you're dragging across the floor.
That looks so
Sparkle.
cool.
I tried to shield ride, and it didn't work. I fell off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Resin skiing.
Should I open the doggy door?
I think like the puppy door
That
in the
would be
back.
much better.
Yeah, to go into the backyard.
I've done it before and it was
Okay.
okay.
As long as
Yeah,
you're not going to get in trouble.
try it out.
We
We'll
can
see
hear
how-
them through
Okay.
those windows anyways, so if they do get a little out of control. So as you all approach, you can see them sitting there and they look up as they see you all coming up and go, oh, hey, you guys made it.
As we're yelling, doing tricks.
Sparks
hey,
and
we caught up to you really fast.
yeah,
That's slow as hell.
oh, you guys were really quick. That was nuts how you got. What happened in Quinlo?
We saved the
bunch of
day.
shit, and we saved not everybody, but like some people.
A few.
And then there was a big scary thing, and some drow. It kind of looked like Roland. I don't know. Not racist, but
A little bit more feminine.
Not racist, but it's the worst sentence.
That's true.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Oh wow, that sounds like a rough night.
There was some undead dragon. I don't know what was up with
Don't
that.
tell them about that. I mean, I don't know what they're talking about.
They stated that they were coming to kill the world because we were killing the world or something like that, right?
I slide up.
Extreme environmentalists or something.
They were using souls to close the big
That's
Drow.
right. Yes, they were killing souls to close the.
That thing.
I have a very hard time explaining
The
what
rift?
happened last episode.
So, what
Rift is the word I'm looking for.
Ah.
The rift.
Oh, I call it the crevice.
I was gonna call it a portal, but that's like completely the wrong word.
I was gonna call it the blight.
It's
It's
all fairly
cool.
applicable.
It's
applicable.
the big old crack in the sky.
Sky crack.
Ooh,
That sounds fun.
that's the good guy.
The fissure.
Hmm.
Sounds like
Fissure's
Pacific Rim.
So yeah,
Thanks.
they're some grade A drowids. It's okay. They just want to save the world, I guess.
Did he say drowids?
I
I
did say
don't
drowids.
think, I don't think you can say that.
I don't think you're gonna just say drowid.
Roland, can you say
That's Fenric's face too. What? Why? I don't get it. I don't
I
understand.
mean,
Do you people not have druids? No? Is that not a thing?
You
you do realize I
This is the worst.
grew up with the blade at Heaven's Gate.
Roland was a child at one point.
I was gonna say no because you talk about yourself. Never. I thought you were born into the darkness and you were just like how you look right now.
And he crawled out.
You were
Well, I mean, there was a little bit of that too.
you were
but-
born lurking behind a corner and then you just walked out
fully
with a bow.
ground. Fully ground.
With a full head of hair
Yeah.
or whatever you have now. I
And
don't know.
and
Does he have hair?
and
You
legends
always
have
have a
been
hood up,
great.
don't you?
yeah, it's like short
Overstated.
white hair.
Greatly overstated what?
What if he just had short-waved bangs? We've never seen.
Wait, when you came out of the darkness, was your
horrible.
ding dong
It
just
would
hanging
be.
out, or did you have clothes?
No, he had a bow and arrow, and he used it to cover his.
His ding dong.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Apparently, it's big enough to cover with.
That's why I said I'm sorry.
You see, we have to make a lot of conjectures about what your life's like since you don't share anything.
Yeah, I've been writing a novel. It's quite interesting.
Oh
If
my
you'd
god,
like-
a fanfic about Roland!
if you would like to hear
That
about your
sounds
own past,
Just,
I mean,
Just
you're not
about the
denying
worst.
any of it.
there's no
It's true.
point.
Well, you know what happens? You just end up retconning your own history.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that's what happened.
well, I'm glad
I've-
that you're sharing a little.
Lived very little with any other drow, so I'm not
Same.
exactly familiar with customs. I
Oh.
may have druids. I don't know.
I would like to take this moment to apologize for the mere
The
ish
bad phrase usage.
like esque racism that I did in character as Fenric.
I mean-
I apologize.
Droid? That's
No,
that word?
more of the you people, and that I was making a joke, and I wanted to make sure I did not
That it was clear.
that it was obvious that it was a joke. Continue.
Okay. So, Quincy and Marion are both kind of sitting and watching
Oh
After
no.
all
the whole
that,
thing happen. So we were thinking about,
The bow and arrow?
no, God, no.
Picturing it.
No.
Yeah, we're talking about it. You're picturing it. That's a win in my book.
I'm still worried that
My selling book that I wrote.
I'm still worried that Roland just has white bangs and no hair under the hood. I'm still worried about it.
I mean, one of those friar tucks and all.
His hair was getting in the way of his hood, so he
We
just
don't know.
got rid of it.
oh my goodness, I don't even remember what I have written down.
Well,
Delete it now.
Yeah, it's
Augie and I were thinking about exploring this ruin.
What?
Wait, why did you not get very far?
We just were coming down the way and we stopped here and we found this cart full of stuff. And we figured, why don't we check out this ruin?
You're very belchy today.
I
Is there
thought-
something in the cart?
It had a bubble water. There were bubble water.
Oh, there were bubble waters in the cart?
No, sorry, we drank them all.
Oh, that's why
I'm
I'm so
really
salty.
yeah, like a lot of them.
It's fine. They taste like garbage anyway.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they're not sweet.
Oh.
Fenric says, "You're not sweet." What?
Yeah, I'm not.
Now, children. So wait, why It's probably not a good sign that there's just an empty cart outside some ruins.
I feel like someone else might have had
I
your
thought-
exact thought.
I thought you guys were in a hurry to keep your stuff from getting taken.
Well, we are, but I mean, you never know. We might find down in the ruins, though. There's all sorts of strange artifacts and things like that you can find down there that could come in handy.
You're not Quincy.
Wait, did you find your...
Jacuz!
Bless you.
Make an insight check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
11.
An 11, you can see that from the back of Quincy and Marion, there are these long, green, gel-like tendrils. And as you pointed out to them, you see their bodies shift and move, and then they merge into one creature sitting on a bench. It looks to be a fairly nondescript human man, but behind him you see a massive pile of ooze.
Wait, so did Quincy's body and Marion's body like disappear then?
Yeah.
As it morphed?
Mhm.
So they're not skin suits.
Correct.
Because I was
3 episodes
Within-
in a
I was
row.
really
Fucking
worried.
soon.
really worried about
Behind
skin
them, you can see shifting faces of different people. You see Quincy's and Marion's sort of shifting around.
Is
with
mine
it.
in there?
Have they been...
No, it is not.
Well, that was something.
Wait,
Wait.
but...
Well, they look different.
Nothing good ever comes from a pile of ooze.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I've heard that said. That's a thing.
Wasn't that a thing like a couple days ago that we fought?
Ooze.
Does anybody know what's happening right now?
I don't know.
No, but I
Let's
don't
talk
like
to
it.
Roll to check what's happening right now.
The ooze is just sitting there.
Can I do
I wanna-
some type of investigation to see if I know what it is?
That
I-
Make a nature
Or-
check.
okay.
If you'd like.
So
I'll do
there's
a nature
there's a
check.
person on a bench, and
Oh,
then
God.
like
Some
no.
strands of ooze are going back into this large creature.
I whipped the scythe out of my bag of holding, and I'm
Okay.
like, "What's going on?"
Okay, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
I can already tell you that I can't find nature on my sheet, but I know I didn't get it.
it's under
I rolled a 3.
it's under intelligence, and I got a 19 for
A 19?
nature check.
Okay. These are. I've got spacing on the name right now. They are oblix, which is a type of ooze that, in their lesser forms, they can steal 1 or 2 faces. As they mature, they're able to take on the exact identities of the creatures that they have interacted with.
Oh, so... I wouldn't know
Oh.
that.
Where are they?
I got a 6.
The figure just sort of looks at your side, looks at you, and grins and says, "Your friends came through here."
You're almost as intimidating as Trevor.
Yeah.
Did they go through there? And I point further down the tunnel.
One of them did.
They go in there. I point at the rune.
One of them did.
Oh no.
Which
Well,
one?
They both went in the ruin,
Oh
and
no.
one came back. And I can tell you I can show you
Ooh.
what the person who took them looks like.
Please do.
If you go into the ruin and clear out things that have taken my home.
Where's your home?
The ruins.
Probably the ruins.
Oh,
Probably. Have you thought about possibly getting a nicer home?
My children and my children's children reside within the ruin.
Congrats. You're a
Thank you.
grandparent.
currently?
Yes,
Oh,
It's a
why are you out here?
I came to seek aid.
Oh,
Whether that
Oh.
was leading people into the cave to aid, or
so are you gonna help us go in, or are you just gonna send us in?
I cannot enter. I am the eldest in the line. If I fall, the entire line will discontinue.
limited
Like your merch
edition.
brand?
Limited edition.
That's the first thing.
Quick question. Can
Yes.
you become us now? Can you be rolling and pull down his hood?
Everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Wait.
Hold.
Okay, never mind.
I
Net 1!
15.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
19!
Okay.
23.
12.
If you beat a 16, he is unable to copy you, but the rest of you, he is able to shift into your forms.
He can super copy me.
Yep.
I run up and pull Roland's head down.
as you grab it, like it feels like fabric, and you pull it down, and it is Roland's like head.
What's the hair look like?
I don't know. What's the hair look like, Roland? I don't wanna.
You've been preparing for this. I had to go back to my old
Does
character
it look like
sheet.
your picture that I drew of you?
Things in the front, nothing else.
Smooth like an egg.
He's got like lightning bolts like faded in,
Oh my god.
daggers and skulls.
It says it's cut, shaved into it, Roland.
Yes.
Yeah. Business in the front, nothing in the back.
Like piles of coin and daggers.
Head down here, tightly braided white hair.
All right.
Willie
Comes down, you see.
Nelson, nice.
Tightly braided white hair. Yeah.
Oh, boring.
Mm-hmm. Next time he sleeps, let's shave it off.
Well,
I heard that.
I guess that mystery has been solved.
Okay, well, I guess we can help you if people kind of want to, unless we want to go find, like...
What are we fighting in
I
there?
think it's important that
Some surface dwellers came from the west, and there was a mixture of humans and dwarves and gnomes entering the ruin. Yes.
I have two
Carrion.
questions.
Carrion is a tiefling.
Have you seen
Was there
a
a tiefling?
tiefling?
Was there a
from
tiefling?
past?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well,
But you're saying one of our two friends that you were previously morphed into is still inside?
Yes.
That was question one. Who's still inside? Which one? Male, female, tall,
do
short,
you have gender?
Dragon.
I feel
big ass dragon guy,
we do not.
big ass mustache?
I feel, though, my answer may impact your willingness to aid me.
I mean...
Well, that's rude.
And true.
That's fine. Actually, that makes me happy, but I will help anyway.
One of your friends is inside. One of them is headed towards the Dara.
Well, one of them's a friend, and one is more of an acquaintance. So,
Very well.
hey, fuck you, buddy.
Wait, one other
My
question.
more important question is, will you be able to tell your family that we are coming in to help on
My
the inside?
family are incapacitated presently. They will be unable to attack you or stop you.
I will tell you, I think that based on the motives of our two companions, I would assume that Marion is the one in the ruin and Brastash is the
That's
one
my guess.
going to Sadara.
I mean, they both were going to give word to Zadara about what's going on.
It's
If-
true.
If we were
But
to
Brastash wanted
recapacitate
Sadara
them,
more.
by some means, would they help us or try to attack us?
Did you say capacitate
I said
them?
recapacitate, as opposed to
I still love that.
decapacitate.
If
Like
they
decapitate.
see you aiding them, they will not attack.
But will they help?
Potentially. You may be able to convince them.
Okay, you're
I'm
really good
like-
at hedging your answers.
I mean, they're
I understand.
I have not
I
lived
understand.
this long
If
by
we-
being blunt.
If we go in to assist, how will we let you know
Ew.
that...
I also thought it because of your show. Continue.
How will we let you know that it is safe for you to come to the ruin?
When you return with your friend.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm going, so...
I lean down.
What is your name?
Do you have a
I'm
name?
Fenric.
We do not
Thank you.
use them.
Ooze them?
We do not ooze them. Racist.
This is
I lean down to Archie and I just go,
this is quite the game.
I'm pretty sure Aurora called it assist.
Listen, sister.
Oh wait, what?
Was that meant to be you? I don't know.
I'm going, so...
Wait,
I'm cool with helping.
are we,
Oh,
Are we just going to convince these gnomes and people just to leave? Or are we going to have to kill
I
I
pull
feel
out my
like-
sword and say, convince.
Oh my god. Reload your
You
sword.
put on your sword extender.
Oh my god.
It's called a bayonet
For a sword.
or a
Damn
sword.
I assume they were just leaving the burning city, so if we tell them it's safe now, they might just go back.
They came from the west, not the east.
Mm.
When was this? How
Wow.
long ago did you say?
Two
We'll
days.
persuade them.
Oh, so short term.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Is it dark in this?
This area is still dimly lit. A few of the dimly lit, like red stained glass panel, like icons are still there, sort of dimly lighting this area.
Is it in the ruins, or is that like dark?
As you look into the ruins from where you're standing now, you really can't see much. It sort of just takes
Even
a
with-
sharp right,
Oh.
Oh,
and
okay.
then it's just stone wall.
I'd like to peek down that.
We're just rolling.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
So I'm going. Got any advice? Cause like you live there.
Do you happen to have a map
Oh.
of the layout? Nice
No.
little blueprint.
You do not need maps.
Can you tell me a story about how it's laid out?
Oh my god.
It is
Hit me a word
a
picture.
very old building. We are only the recent, semi-recent people who have taken it. It is from a long forgotten civilization,
Ooh, which one?
the Zelagondian.
Ooh, bless you.
Do you even know what that is? Oh,
Dirty
God.
20, by the way.
Okay, for your perception.
Yeah. No.
You kind of poke your head around the corner, and you
Thank
you don't really see much. As far as what's your dark vision situation? I forget.
120.
120. Okay.
Fucking same.
You can kind of see like down the edge of the cliffside. It opens up into a sort of winding, almost ramp up along one wall, and you can like see the stone of the cave to
Okay.
your right. To your left, it seems like there's a sheer drop off.
Gotcha. Is it still like dark?
It is
Here?
still fairly dark. With your vision just on the bare edges of it, you can see like small, like glittering glimmers of something.
Okay.
Glittering glimmers.
I'm okay. I'm like so like if I wanted to, is there like a salamander parking?
You could leave your mounts here with me.
Cool.
And you
Yeah, we'll
won't
do so.
eat them.
I will not eat them.
You don't know what they eat.
Whose cart was this?
It's been abandoned here. I've filled it with various interesting things that I've found as people
Are they
have
yours
invaded.
now?
I would say so.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps I will reward you if you enter my home and liberate it.
Liberace.
That's a different.
Liberus.
You go into my home and liberate you. You have a budget of 10,000 gold pieces.
Hell yes.
You do have a lot of silk on your cart.
Yes, I do.
I don't know if Kismet would be able to Liberace anything.
That's true.
Just take your gut and then turn it around the other way. This should be black. No, white.
And sparkly.
Yeah.
Everything Kismet will hate.
I hitch up the void to wherever. I'm like, chill. And then I just,
So
Yeah,
I'm
the
going.
I'll
The
start.
figure like
Yeah.
stands up and walks away from the ooze and like begins taking your mounts and like hitching them up to the wagon next to it.
Scary Terry ain't no bitch.
oh my god. I'm like, okay, catch you later, I guess.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks, Susan. We're wasting more time again. I say as we start to walk in.
Kind of our MO, it seems.
I
Alright.
mean,
But
one
we're
person.
saving people.
One
What?
person's still on the way.
We know that either Marion or
Someone's going.
Brassdash are in there, so
I guess.
this is what we're doing.
Someone's in there, someone's going, so someone's still spreading the word that needs to be spread. You know,
Yeah.
the Book of Mormon.
Yes. Good.
Someone's out there spreading the good word.
Hallelujah.
Just a quick point of clarification. The ooze did tell you someone took the other with them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
wanted to make sure that that information got there when they went back to
Oh,
Zagara.
yes.
The other was taken by another person.
Well, yeah, that's an issue.
Yeah.
Well, they're still headed the right direction, so.
But if they're,
I
but
will
if they,
find you, and I will kill you.
But if they have been
You can respond to
incapacitated, they
this
can't shoot. Sorry.
I just wanted to make that point clear
I missed
before you
it.
guys continued on this path, and then
Yeah, no, I didn't
So,
catch that.
Yeah, whatever.
First
We
time.
made a
I mean,
decision.
I'm still going in.
Fenric wasn't paying attention. He was doing this stuff.
la la la.
Aurora, I have a question for you.
Yes?
Are you, with your new music box abilities, are you able to use a new type of weaponry?
I have been dabbling with some new weapons.
What can you use?
I
Anything
Have
shorter
been-
than a trident.
anything shorter than a trident. And not as heavy.
said.
I've been
That's not what I
Um,
meant. That's literally
I don't
what
know.
just said.
Short swords, long swords.
Okay.
How about
Crossbow?
bayonets?
Here. No. I toss her the tooth. That's the Hydra's tooth. It does some lightning bullshit.
lightning bullshit. That's amazing. I'll
That-
try it out.
That's the activating word.
Maybe at some point you can try that trident if you can get it from Kismet, who threw it in
Not
their
the
bag
orb,
of.
not the orb, not the orb.
Get some old receipts, some donut crumbs.
But yeah, it's a long sword, and then once per day you can do an extra 2d8 lightning damage.
Okay, wait, say that one more time.
It's a long sword, so it does 1d8 damage. And
Is it like +5?
No, it's strength.
Oh, strength.
no,
are
this
you
one
Should
would
proficient?
be.
You are proficient in them now with
Oh,
your
yeah.
blade
Yeah.
swinging.
Yeah, you just need to get beefy.
You gotta get beefier.
Because it's not a finesse weapon, right?
I don't believe.
No, long swords are not. Short swords are.
Are
Yeah.
short swords?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
then once
it's-
per day it does an extra 1d8 lightning.
You'd get a +1 to it.
That's still better than nothing.
And
Strength
then
and
once a
proficiency?
day.
Mm-hmm. She has a -1 strength.
So you heal a little when you hit 'em.
Yeah.
So once a
Negative
day
one,
it does an
cute.
additional 1d8.
When we were talking about
Yeah.
a trident, I was saying I want a sword that if you like roll under a 10, it heals, and if you
Mm.
roll above a 10, it like hits,
Alright.
does damage.
Every time I goes from a tooth to a longsword, can I have like a She-Ra sequence?
Yes.
I mean, So this is happening
Okay.
while you guys are walking up the.
Yeah, they just like
pathway.
sit there in combat and watch you for like
I'm gonna
30
borrow that
seconds.
trident.
My hair does
Please.
something where it like it looks stupid, but it's actually super beautiful.
Yeah.
Good.
Maybe for once my hair won't be a mess. D&D.
I get slightly better versions of my normal shoes.
Yep.
Sorry.
Furio, go ahead.
Can I borrow the trident?
I will get you the trident.
Can you get some trident out of your purse for us, please? I would also like some gum.
It's a fanny pack.
It's true.
Yes.
So as you guys are walking, exchanging weapons and your hero sequences in battle,
Just singing.
as you're making your way in,
You are Sira.
you slowly but surely kind of get the shape of the cave based on the wall around you and the drop off to your left. It's a fairly narrow walkway, maybe like 25 feet across. And as you're walking up, you can see from Archie's candle / whatever light sources you may have on you that the cave begins to glitter, and you can see that the actual cave itself is just packed with pyrite. So as you're making your way in, you can you feel that, and you also smell like a salty, sulfurous smell. And down below to your left, you can hear waves crashing. Further along you go, you get the distinct impression that despite the path feeling like you're going up it, that you're actually descending deeper into the earth. And at one point you been walking for maybe an hour, and then you see the light refracting from the water down below, off the walls, off the ceiling,
Off of me.
off of you, to one big dead spot in the middle. And as you look over to the left where the trail winds, you see a huge void of light. Up above, a huge pyramid is attached to the ceiling and extends down over the lake. And that's what you see as you approach.
So there's a lake.
I was really hoping you guys were going to go to the ruins.
Very cool.
I've prepared all of this information.
I was writing this today and I was like, you motherfuckers better go to the ruins.
Well, that's neat.
Don't you wish you had your spiders, didn't you?
No, I've got Rootin. He can go check it out.
All right, Rootin.
I sit on his back. Rootin away!
What were these ruins called? Did we get a name for
No.
The
It was an old
Ruins.
civilization.
Right.
That was like a garble word.
Yeah, the original builders of these ruins were the Zelagondians, which is on the map of the Underroad.
Oh, right. Which I don't have.
Garbage word for garbage people.
The Guardian ruin.
You don't know anything about them.
Oh, higgity higgly.
You know maybe
Right.
something about them.
Beautiful. Does the
Ruins
tip
of
of
Z.
the pyramid like touch the water?
Just the
Go
tip.
ahead and make a perception check.
Just us.
So it's lake, dead spot, pyramid, like upside down, hanging from the ceiling.
It's, yeah, giant rounded cavern with huge lake. Like, you cannot figure out where the edges of this lake are.
Okay.
From where you're standing. But then as
Except for
your
the edge that we're standing
pathway comes up around, it looks like there's some kind of bridge that leads out. And then this giant, suspended from the ceiling, like a pyramid that just goes down. And it does not. What'd you get, Reed?
on. 15.
You can see that it does not touch the water.
Oh, okay.
It's just suspended above it.
How big is this dead area in the middle?
Easily over 300 feet.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And that, so the dead light is, so there's no light.
It doesn't seem to be able to like refract any light, like the torches and things that you guys may have, like are causing the rest of the cave to light up everywhere because
So
it's
it's
just
like passing
glittering.
through it,
It
but
just
like,
seems like
it's not reflecting off
It's
the
not taking
water.
any light. It's going off the water as well.
Okay.
It's like everything in this room is like glittering as you move around, but it's just
Yeah.
a big dead pyramid in the center.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Phantom black.
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were saying the air around it was.
Oh, sure.
Can
No,
I
it's
see-
physically just the outline of the structure.
Okay.
Can
Yeah,
I-
not like a big swirling orb of darkness.
That's what I
Sorry.
was confused
Yeah,
about.
my bad.
So we don't know it's a pyramid because we would never be able to see the corner edges.
True. Yeah,
We
you just
see a
see a
big
big
triangle.
spike thing hanging from the sky.
It could be a
Nice.
cone.
True.
But anyway, that's just
Yeah.
unnecessary.
Can
That
I-
actually made me really happy.
Can I try and search for a way to get into the pyramid?
You want to go into that?
As you guys were looking, you did see a bridge.
That's
coming.
where they are.
Is it like a stone bridge?
It is a
or-
suspended bridge.
Ooh.
Turn around.
Done here.
Guys, it's just a rickety old wooden suspended bridge.
What's the
You
Going
touch-
into
you
a
guys touch
void.
babies.
Going into a void that we can't
Hey.
see.
Stop doing that. What?
I'm
That,
very,
this?
very drawn to this, and I'm going to start walking across the bridge.
Lara Croft.
You're not.
What is
I
what is the light situation in this room? Like
in the pathway.
in game
levels.
terms. You guys are all able to see out to about 120 feet with dim lighting.
Okay.
You guys can see with your special eyes like another like 60 feet.
Okay. Cool.
But all you see is just water going beyond it, and like you see the edges of the cavern wrapping around and then fading into black. But that pyrite is everywhere.
I love
It's
that.
like when you cut one
I
of those
love that
geodes
as
in
well.
half and it's got like all the sparklies inside. It's
Well,
like one of
From
those,
the
but
inside of a geode.
yeah. Well, yeah.
I touch one of the pieces and I cast light on it.
Okay.
Oh.
A nice like 5 foot square of it. I would say that would extend your guys' vision out, like your guys' vision now another 30 feet or so.
No, it would
Turn
it
reflect
off.
on a lot of pyrite.
Turn it off.
It's
That was-
not real light.
Just
That was-
look at
that
the
was
void.
That was on the
Okay.
pyrite
Yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah.
I would like to break that piece off
And carry it.
and yes, attach it to my armor somehow.
Oh god, it's gonna look like a tesseract. It's gonna be so cool.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll against the wall. You're trying to haft this chunk
We'll
of
see how you
pyrite
see
off.
of a wall.
I was gonna give it
Higher than that!
Is that with my sword? Because that's a 9.
Oh,
I was gonna give it a 10. So like, you hit it, like you hit the wall, it just doesn't come off.
I'd like
I-
to try again.
I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
Watch
please
this.
stop. Please stop.
13.
Okay. With that, you're able to hack off
It's
a
too
little,
bright.
a little chunk of stone about yay big.
A tesseract.
I undo light.
As soon as he gets it.
Cancel.
Oh, you broke it.
You have a piece of just sparkly rock now. It is no longer illuminated.
I'm wearing my golden tabard,
Good.
and I have mounted the pyrite to my armor.
Sure, we'll say you're able to take some like rope and fasten it to yourself
Oh my
somehow.
God.
Look, if you're having trouble seeing, I can help with that. I cast dancing
sounds-
lights.
That
Oh,
sounds
yes.
questionable.
I love dancing lights.
So
Let
these.
me show you the world.
Roland and
I start
Fenric.
dancing.
Let's
Magic
see.
Shiny,
carpet ride.
shiny, and shiny.
So these 4 like dim lanterns just kind of like pop out from behind me and start floating.
Did you poop those out?
Mm-hmm.
He was born in the dark, but he gives birth to light.
The way you rolled your
I
eyes
love
after
that.
you said that was great.
That was so good.
Even I know the joke was bad.
No, it was great. I don't care.
Sam enjoyed it. It means it was really bad.
Yes.
Aurora, what do you see over there?
How far am I? I've been walking on the bridge.
As you're walking up towards the bridge,
I'm walking on the bridge.
up straight ahead of you, you can see that there's a pair of double gates that are cracked ajar.
Okay.
You can see light inside. Oh, it looks like torchlight.
Inside the void pyramid?
I kind of turn and go like this.
Do I notice?
I do it as well.
Make a
Insight
perception
check.
It's insight
No.
for 1 and perception.
This is like no.
This is a
extreme.
9. I
It's
have
like
no
the-
idea what you're
it's
doing.
like the I don't want to shout to you because they might be able to
So,
hear
like,
from
it's like-
inside. So it's like one of those like come over here hand gestures.
I got a 16.
Okay, Kismet saw it.
What? What are you
Shit.
doing?
There you go. I cast message.
Good.
What?
How's it spelled?
W-U-T.
What?
Who dis?
Lowercase.
New spell. Who dis?
You can respond with one
For
sentence.
message, I can respond. Wait, do I respond out loud or can I respond like
You whisper.
telepathic?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
whisper?
no, whisper.
Okay, so I'll whisper. There's an open door with light at the end of this bridge.
Light is an open door.
Wang!
He hits the pyrite.
Yeah.
Apparently,
You got it on top of your head.
I would really love to see this magic carpet ride.
I take my cape off.
oh my goodness.
We
There's
did have a magic
a,
carpet at one point.
I know, that's what I was
An
thinking.
open door and light, apparently. We should probably head up there.
Fine.
Okay.
Rooted away.
I'm like still straddling him. Like
He's kind of flapping his wings and like looking up at you and flapping his wings.
Oh, you dumb little bird.
I'm gonna go across the bridge because Kismet's not afraid of it. I personally would hate this.
That's fair. You guys make your way across the bridge, and as you step in, you can see what looks to be. It's weird. Like the torchlight is by the door, and as you step in, it almost looks like daylight in here. Like
In
it
the
seems.
daylight.
It seems like a nice like blue sky,
I hate
like
it.
sunny day in here. It's not actual sunlight,
Oh,
so
shit.
you don't.
Yeah, they
feel
have
any of
the-
that.
I just reflexively hate
They
it.
got they got the GE reveal bulbs.
It's a giant tanning bed.
But you can see what looks to be like there's like a small fountain in the center of it. There is or was a statue on it at one point. It's been seemingly hacked over by time or travelers. You're not sure. There's a few like carts over to one side.
Is there water in the fountain?
Still water. So there's no like actual water running through it, but there's like still stagnant water sitting in it.
Ew.
And has everyone else made their way up as well? Or is it just you two?
Sure, slowly.
Okay. As you're looking around, you can see that there are 2 doors in this place. There's a smaller one over to the left, and then a kind of like set of double doors over to your right side.
I know this one. We have to open them all at the same time.
You have to ask the right door what the other one would say.
I want to check out the carts.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Well,
I would like to check out the statue.
that's a
Yeah, I'm curious about that as well.
it's a hot 4.
Hot 4, a lot of dust in there.
Uh-huh.
It's all over your hands.
Oh no! I got sweaty hands. It's
I'm also
statue.
checking out the
Oh, okay.
statue.
Go
I
ahead.
had the worst possible roll I could have. That is a 2.
Oofa doofa, that's a Belia. What are you looking for? Are you trying to identify it or just sort of...
Yeah.
Okay.
What am I rolling here?
That would either be investigation or... Investigation if you're trying to figure out just what it is. History if you're trying to figure out possibly who it is.
I looked at a cart and said, ooh, pretty statue.
Yeah, let's go history 14.
14?
I could do investigation for 18.
Hard to
but
tell.
That's not what I'm looking for. Okay. I have no
It's
idea.
fairly
You
worn
dumb
down. It seems like it's cloaked, but that's really all you can tell.
Is there is there like a head still there?
Somewhat. It's like the features are just completely
Okay,
like...
I pick it up and I hold it.
I would like to carve a face into it.
Oh no!
Okay,
Be my guest.
go ahead and I guess make a tool. So, what tools are you proficient with? Are you in stoneworking
Sword.
or like carving
Vehicles?
in any way?
Nope. Gaming sets.
Nope. Still no.
And I believe that's pretty much it.
All right, so plus Dex.
Fantastic.
Oh!
20. Dirty 20.
I thought it was a nat 20 for a second. I was like,
Dang.
so then you're able to make a fairly passable face on this thing. What are you trying to make it look
You're
like?
Bernini.
Whenever
Who is
John
it?
asks
What?
you something and then you like lean
Laugh.
forward and go, I get really worried.
Oh, God. You know what's the worst thing is I'm blanking.
Do you
What were we just talking about that we were going to make the inside of this? What was it? Liberace. It's a Liberace.
Okay. Fenrir carves an unknown figure that none of you have ever seen or heard of before.
But it has great hair.
But he has amazing hair.
I was like, fuck, this is funny, but I blanked on the name.
I was
not
gonna
funny
gonna
anymore.
suggest doing the bald Roland with bangs.
Oh!
we got an audio medium of this, so I'll just get a clean cut here. What face do you make it look like?
Oh, I'm going to have to say a bald Roland with some bangs.
Perfect. Oh,
The
God.
second
And
take's
we
always the
leave
best
all
one.
in.
Edit.
It's fun. This is how my brain goes anyway. Every time I think of something, it's like, no, that wasn't it.
I just realized that I'm sitting like super far in the frame.
So I can see you through real well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What would the rest of you like to do? I suppose Virio and yourself, Archie, are able to sort of take a turn in doing things. Gizmit's got dust on their hands. Roland and Fennec are looking at statues and
Are there any?
defacing them.
Are there any?
No.
Refacing.
Refacing.
Fine, refacing them.
Are there any gooey boys?
There doesn't seem to be anybody up here.
Slimies. No slimies.
No slimies up here.
Okay.
Ew.
So how many doors are we looking at besides the one we came in?
You guys came in through the bridge gate. To your left, there's like a small, like regular-sized door. To your right, there's a set of double doors.
A little bit louder, please.
I'm gonna just kind of peek in the. Oh,
The small one or the big one?
I'll do the small one.
Okay.
No, I'll do the big one.
All right. As you go to crack the big doors open,
That's
you
when
can
you should have.
see that there is.
Yes.
As you peek in there, go ahead and make a perception check.
That is a 16.
16. You can see a very, very elegant feast hall with what seems to be a lot of people in it.
Eating very crunchy food.
Repeat the last 5 seconds.
You can see a very elegant feast hall, and in it are a bunch of people.
I close the door. There's a bunch of people in here.
Are they alive?
Opens it back up.
You get the door again.
Okay. Riding your 16, what you see is about 24 humanoid figures in this room. Weapons drawn, spells being cast, fighting about 7 or 8 different types of oozes and jellies. However, they are all completely frozen in place.
Wind Waker.
Nope, still Temple, Dragon Age Inquisition.
Wait, the jellies are frozen in place?
All of them.
All of them are.
Oh shoot.
I'll go look through the small door. Or the small door.
Wait. Are they alive?
Oh yeah, well, they appear to be in a suspended state.
Like from the ceiling?
No. As if some sort of magic is ceasing their movement, or just they weren't killed, but they aren't moving.
Just very hungover. Got it.
I would describe them as incapacitated.
But
Shit, that's a big word.
yeah, Chris smart.
As you make your way over to the other door,
So
Archie,
is
you go to
that.
open it, and it is locked.
Aloha
Well-
Mora.
Can anyone unlock a door?
I point at Roland. Bald man.
Hey, Baldy, get in there.
Boring. Put it back.
Gizmit, can you do my hair like that?
What, bald?
No.
That's
not-
big ass.
I want braids.
Is it? I was gonna say, is it like when white family goes to Mexico and they all come back with
Cornrows?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Oh no! It's practical.
Yeah.
It's practically racist.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
It's just
I don't
appropriation.
Yeah. The drow always appropriating things.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I thought it was appropriate.
Technically, I was taken from my society.
Roland, you're gonna do the doors, right?
Usually,
Did you
Just
crack
go to
this sucker
doors.
open?
I'm going to unlock it. I've got spells now. I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna unlock it from across the room.
I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yum.
My mage hand gets that's plus dex. Yeah, there's and lockpicks just.
Oh
Good.
my god.
So that's plus dex. I
um,
don't remember. And proficiency because I'm proficient.
because you have thieves' tools.
Yes.
Show off.
I know. I really am.
I really want to see it not work. Though.
Okay. Well, that's a 23.
It'd be helpful if
Okay,
it did
yeah.
work.
You
Yeah,
it'd be funny
you
for
see a mage hand sort of zip across the.
No, it's just the
you have
lockpicks.
that's
It's
right,
invisible.
The invisible one. That's right. So you just see a
That's
set
right.
of lockpicks and thieves' tools come flying across the courtyard and just. And then you hear the door open.
Well, I mean,
Never mind, guys. I got it.
As you look inside, you can see that it is full of bridles and rakes,
Grooms?
Where's the wedding?
grooms.
And
Just
their
various
horses.
like courtyard upkeep equipment.
Oh, we found the tool shed. Great.
Yep.
Is there like
on it.
is there like some
I don't see my high
I
school
don't know,
buddies
like
in there.
uniforms of servants or something?
Doesn't seem like it. And you notice that anything that's like fabric here has long since rotted away.
Are there any weapons in there?
Rakes.
Improvised weaponry.
We know what feat you're taking next level.
I definitely want to
Well, I
run
was gonna
around.
something.
I'm multi-class.
I want to get a hoe and just
Oh,
run around calling people a hoe.
That's
That's the best.
They're very good for killing snakes.
I want to enter the room with all the suspended people in it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know. I'm generally just like exploring what could have possibly happened.
I want to draw a mustache on one of them.
I don't know if I could do some kind of
Chronicles of
to see
Narnia.
if I know like what kind of magic it was, but I don't have detect magic. I just want to see if I like would
Make
know.
an Arcana check.
Oh,
Kismet, as you attempt to draw a mustache on them, with whatever tool you're implementing, it's
My fantasy Sharpie.
completely unable to penetrate the time lock that is on them.
I'm like, my Sharpie's dead, you guys.
Does the Sharpie hover in the air when you let go of it or no?
Nope, it just falls to the floor. It's
I'm not dropping my Sharpie.
yeah.
Not dropping, just like.
I rolled a 13.
13?
My Arcana check.
It's hard to tell. Clearly something is awry magically, but it's hard to tell what it is.
So they're not petrified, like turned to stone.
Correct.
They're just
Yeah,
frozen in
they,
place.
They look flesh and bone. They don't seem to be frozen like ice or anything like that, but
Okay.
they're like all
They're
just
stuck.
stopped.
Interesting. How are they arranged? Like who's nearest to the door?
It seems that it's sort of the humanoids in the room are sort of surrounding the oozes in the room. But a battle's been occurring, so like the movement has kind of shifted around, so it's sort of scattered evenly throughout.
I point at the oozes and I'm like, I see what they meant by incapacitated.
Are there any
Makes
clocks
sense
in this
now.
room?
No.
Clocks?
Heavy breathing intensifies.
Just like go creep on some of the humanoids for a watch?
No,
What, you guys not wanna
I just
play
wanted to see if
Dollhouse?
the clocks had also stopped. If it was like a time thing.
Just open it if you're gonna open it.
I thought of that too.
I would like to see what spells are in midair.
Say again.
I would like to
Ooh.
try to see if I can figure out what spells are being cast. Are there ones like frozen in the air, like a big ass
There's
firebolt
like,
just like hovering?
mid cast things like that. Yeah.
I want to see what they're doing.
That's awesome.
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check or Arcana check. Are you bowling?
He's so noisy.
Gone.
I think he walked so far away from his computer,
That his headset.
it
Oh.
disconnected, and now his Skype is disconnecting.
Okay. We'll get our cue back in a little
16
bit. 16. You can see that
plus 0.
Yes.
Oh, we can hear him peeing.
oh yeah.
Sweet relief.
The 16, you can see that among the things frozen, there are a few spiritual weapons frozen in place. You can see one of the cloaked figures pointing at another one, and you can recognize the spell command being shouted. But that's about it.
Okay.
Alright, so we just have to take these people out of this space, right?
Yeah,
That's
can we? Well, we can't draw on them.
Let's
We
see.
probably can't draw on their throats either then.
Wah.
We'll get Archie back in a minute.
Let's see if we can just
JK.
Archie sits down in the corner in the tool shed and takes a nap.
I touch one of the oozy monsters. Like, I just touch it.
Where you would expect it to be a gelatinous surface, like it's just solid.
I tried to lift a human.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check. There's some gnomes and dwarves in here too. If you
Are you gonna try to throw him off with the cliff?
It's just a straight
Like it's Dragon's
3.
Dogma?
They don't budge.
I'm going to lift a gnome.
So like
Okay.
I'm there like.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Strength or athletics?
Whichever.
14.
Doesn't move.
I do it again.
I will help.
Okay. So you can either roll or roll with advantage.
I want to roll.
Okay.
Nope.
20.
Doesn't move.
I think they're broken. Where'd you get those snacks?
The tool shed.
From the tool shed.
Reminds me of Ron from the Very Potter musical, just wanders
there-
in, like, eating Oreos.
Do we recognize any of the people who are frozen?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
That would be a 23.
You don't recognize any of the people, but you recognize the robes.
Oh,
you can
no.
have green on the screen there, Sam.
The robes?
They're
Wait.
wearing black and
Are they wearing the robes from the school?
They are wearing a black and gray robes with hoods with a blue eye on the back of the hood.
What robes are those?
Those are the
ones that we're wearing?
It's
No.
Bane.
Those are the ones, much like the ones you found in the crypt.
With the fake lich.
In the Dream Eater's
The
tomb.
fake glitch.
Over by.
I'm giving up.
Sorry, I zoned out there for a second.
Archie toddles back in, covered in dust and rakes. I kept trying to not say forks, and I kept saying forks.
Well,
for rakes.
at least you didn't say he got tangled up in some hose. So
Coulda, didn't.
whenever I have an idea.
Oh no! Oh, you're
he's
back.
Oh. No.
He's just not moving a lot.
There we go.
But yes,
So the robes are from the Lich's
the
dream?
cultists that you found dead in the Lich's tomb.
Gotcha. These guys are not good luck. They seem like a lot of trouble. I don't approve.
Okay,
But you
well,
don't know them. You
well,
can't judge a gnome by its robe. You know the saying.
You cannot approve of something and it can still exist.
There's that one too. They say that.
Is it?
They usually end up dead, though, so they're probably not very smart.
I mean, there might be
I'm not
more
very
of
smart,
them
and I'm
than
still
this.
alive.
He's got a point.
Is it Bane's eye? Bane.
It is iconography that you would probably be able to associate with.
Okay, I am like fucking eureka because the last time this happened, I spent like 2 minutes straight not remembering his name. Kismet also did not remember, and I'm like, it's Bane, you guys.
Would I know who Bane is?
Bane is the god who killed you all.
Oh yeah!
Yeah!
Oh yeah, duh.
That guy!
Forgetful moment.
Oh, don't mind me. I just don't know anything.
The blue eye on it
Aurora
is
knows.
the one taken from the standard of the Paladins of Dinar. It's the exact same one, just affixed to the back of hoods without the 12-pointed star behind it.
Those fucking bitches were with Bane the whole time, and they just put a star on it and called it good.
I mean, I never worked for Bane. I don't think.
I mean,
Maybe?
Kind of.
Unwittingly? Maybe
yeah,
I did.
that's how. That's
Oh
how.
no! Fenric leaves the room.
I think we worked for a person who worked for Bane. I'm not sure that's the same thing.
I mean, that's what war crimes are.
Well, let's commit some more crimes and kill these fools.
If we
we
wanted
can't
to
touch
stab
them.
them, we couldn't because they're like as hard as a rock.
There's like a time barrier.
Just do you not have dispel magic or something?
Yeah, as you're pushing on it. Like,
Okay.
Whoa!
no give. Tapping his dagger into the back.
Yeah,
that was the
like,
motion he was making.
I was like,
Trying to get ketchup
Do
out of
you-
the ketchup bottle.
yeah, exactly. Have you never done
Do you
that?
still want to see that magic?
That's what
carpet
Roland
ride?
calls stabbing people and making them bleed, getting ketchup out of the ketchup bottle.
Sometimes it just takes a little
It really
more effort.
isn't.
Come on!
It's not really a dick motion. Like,
It's really not.
It's
It
a
could
dick
be.
move.
Gotta grind the peppers.
That's what I was thinking of.
guys, okay, this is such a side note. I'm so sorry. I have to bring work into this. But I was teaching a nursing student how to put a Foley catheter in today.
Oh boy.
And they were being so gentle, and the patient was asleep. And I was like, just grab onto it. Because he was holding it like this. Instead of like this.
That'll
Okay.
translate.
we go.
Sometimes I listen to the way we describe things, and they're gonna make no sense in the podcast because, like, you can't
There's
see
some
Kelly's
nonverbal.
face.
There's some nonverbal components to
He
it.
takes
yeah.
some of that out.
What, so he's going to say, Kelly, gestures.
No, I just.
Two different ways of holding a penis.
They pinch it instead of firmly grasping.
You can't hold it like this to put a Foley in. You gotta hold it like that.
It'll wiggle around too
It'll
much.
wiggle
This
all
is all
around.
like a perfect example of the stuff that I cut out of the podcast.
All right, that's
I
all.
kind of see why.
That's my side note. It was a very funny moment. I did tell somebody to just grab onto it.
All right, well, something had to have
That
cast,
line alone has to make it.
I'll put that out of context.
Yeah.
something had to have cast the magic.
I don't. You trace backwards its steps.
Okay, so
I want
They
an
walk-
investigation check. out of it.
Because that's how you talk.
Say again, Archie.
Never mind. I failed.
What were you doing?
I was gonna make an investigation check around the room.
Oh, okay.
Look
Archie,
for
what are
some
you
sort
doing?
of artifact or something to cause this.
Okay, yeah. Nope, you don't see anything in the room that would be responsible for that.
okay,
There are two doors in this room as well, on the far back wall.
I stand right next to one of the people who is like casting a spell or something. And I was like, all right, I'm in their mind. I know what they were doing.
Oh
Gonna
yeah,
kill this ooze, but what was I doing right before this?
killing and.
Oh, well, I take a few steps backwards. I'm outside the room that you're all in. I close the doors.
Stick a rake through it. Bye!
I open up the doors again. I'm like,
Nope, nothing.
Can I crack open one of the doors from this room?
One of the beers.
One of the, as you're looking ahead, as you came in through the back of the room, straight ahead you see another set of fairly tall doors, and to the right you see a smaller door.
When you say smaller door, do you mean like a gnome door?
No, more like just like your regular sized, like
Okay.
walking through home door. The ones straight ahead are like tall, curved, elegant doors.
Nice.
I want
instead
to
of
look through
doubles.
the small door.
Okay, go ahead and crack it open. Make a perception. Are you trying to be sneaky?
Yeah, I'm trying to be sneaky.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check and then a perception check.
All right, stealth. I rolled a 22,
Okay.
and then for perception, I rolled a 15.
Okay. So you crack this door open and you look inside and you can see, I didn't describe the decor of these rooms as you came in. The entire room is bright red stone with gold and silver paneling and filigree decorated into it. It's very, very, very elegant and very, very, very fancy, despite being somewhat dust covered. Aurora, as you crack open this door, you see that theme continues, and this room must be like a coat check or something. Like there's a bunch of cloaks and things hanging up in here.
Are they?
And they're like
Or-
up on like hooks and
But
things.
they're not like decomposed.
No, they're not.
Okay.
And then you see a creature with its back to you, very long, slender back, sort of hunched over, digging through the cloaks, and a small pile of trash of things that it's throwing into the center of the room.
Virio, get out of there.
I said, "Oh, am I gonna love
It all
him?"
depends on how the accent comes out.
Oh no!
No.
But that's what you see.
I am going to No. I
It's a bun.
okay. So like at this point, I've kind of stealthily like looked, and I want to like stealthily sneak into the room as well.
Okay.
This is the greatest possible thing you should do if you run into a strange creature.
Yeah.
As a wizard.
I'd say with your stealth
At
check
level
before you
3.
can ride that into that.
Okay.
You're stepping in towards this
Because I'm
creature.
curious as to what it is.
Okay. As you're standing there looking over it, go ahead and make a nature or arcana check.
Have
Okay.
we noticed
That
or
Aurora's
like
gone.
Make a perception check, see if you've noticed her.
9.
A 9? No idea.
I'm going to each individual person and trying to draw anything on their face.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it will not work,
Yep.
but I'm testing it.
I'm standing in front of the ornate doors, admiring them.
They're very shiny.
I am
Hell
going
yeah.
to cast.
New creature who dis?
Meanwhile, Virio keeps standing next to a person walking out of the room, closing the doors, opening them again.
This'll work.
Gotta get in their mind.
I'm going to cast a cantrip
Uh-huh.
that I have been saving.
Uh-huh.
Friends.
Okay. You cast friends. You have advantage on all of your charisma-based checks.
And I say, hello?
Oh no.
Hello?
You see this figure turn around. As they turn, you see it's like a very, very, very almost emaciated looking character. Like very, very scrawny, very like ribs showing. Like you can see their whole skeletal outline. They have like a thin layer of black patchy fur covering them. As they turn around, they have a fairly humanoid face, kind of like a stumpy, like upward pig-like nose. Kind of yellowy, like bloodshot eyes, pointed, short ears, long, not long, but like medium length, like ragged hair, also with some patches missing. With like a leather cord around their neck and like some small bone fragments on it. And they have like very long fingers, and they turn around and, hello,
Gollum.
my name is Measle.
Measle?
Yes. I was just looking for my keys.
I can see that that's not what you're doing, but I've also had my fair share of rummaging through other people's belongings. So I'm not judging you.
Okay.
I actually came in here because I thought maybe you might have some information. And in exchange for information, I will give you
I need you to make that face into the camera the whole time.
I will give you. Did all of our gold and stuff get stolen? I can't remember. I have lines through my silver, and I don't know
yes.
why.
I think Virio has the bulk of the gold.
You
guys
two
probably-
got your
Yeah.
shit stolen.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
got shit
okay.
stolen.
Yeah, you don't have any.
do I have a ration? Can I give it? I can give you a ration. I could give you a ration in exchange for information.
What's a ration?
It's a food. It doesn't taste great, but it will keep you not hungry.
I usually eat fish skeletons, so that would be fine with me.
Perfect. I hand the ration to Measle.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage just to see how willing he is going to be to help you.
Nat 20.
Be sure to get consent.
He takes a bite from the ration and like you see him kind of wince, but then he looks up at you and grins, and you can see he has like 6 like yellow teeth across the top and like 6 yellow teeth across the bottom. It's delightful, madam.
Is there what?
It's delightful, madam.
I know it doesn't taste great, but it will keep you going. I need to know. I need any information that you might have on what happened to the people and creatures in the room next door.
Well, about 2 days ago, these folks come riding through with all their weapons and their spells, and they come into the building, and they started fighting with the users who are usually down on the lower levels. And I didn't see much. I don't live in here. I live down there. And he like gestures down toward the lake below. But something happened where this big like washer magic went sort of up the temple thing.
Is he still holding the ration as he's doing
Yes,
it?
yes. And then there was no noise, so after the first day I got sort of curious, so I scuffled up the cliffside and poked my head in, and I said, Measles not going to hurt nobody by taking the things in here. All these dingbats that rode in left their riding equipment in this room, so Measles said, hey, why not help Measles self?
Fenric appears in the door.
So you weren't in the you weren't in the room when it happened?
The room where it happened?
Was anyone else in the room when it happened?
The room where it happened?
No.
No, I was not. I was below.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Fenric. What's your name?
Measles.
That's a great name. I love it.
Thank you. Fenric's fine.
What's going on in here?
Hello?
Hello,
This is my new friend, Measle.
Measle.
Say hello.
Are you an emaciated bugbear?
No, I'm not. Measles is a measles.
Are you an incapacitated bugbear?
No.
Oh.
Aurora, who's Measle?
Measle is someone who has also happened upon what we have just found, but also saw maybe some additional insights into what might have happened
In the room where it happened?
in this room where it happened.
Roland walks in. Oh, who are you?
This is a tiny closet. How
Who's
are
the
you all
person
fitting
that I
in
saw
here?
the night that our gold was stolen?
All right, give us back our gold.
I didn't do it, I swear.
That was a good one.
Gold.
I saw you. You.
Maybe
Reminds
so.
these kind of things. I saw you the same night that all of our gold was stolen. I'd like it
That's
back.
circumstantial at best.
This is circumstantial.
What? Shut up.
Go ahead, make an intimidation check.
Alright.
I am still not there yet. This is amazing.
It's an 11.
I don't have it on me, right? Tell you what, I'll get it for you. If you let old Measle go with his lunch that the lovely lady gave him. There's half a ration in it for you.
Too many of those already.
So, yes, that is a good deal that we've all made. Well, I'll go get that gold then.
Lead on?
Oh, you want to come with me now to get it?
Well, we're not letting you leave.
Oh, but it's in my home down below in the lake, not in here.
In the lake?
I live in the lake, yes.
Like in the water in the lake?
Well,
Or
on some
in
rocks.
What was that?
On some rocks on
On
the
some
lake.
rocks. In a hole in the ground? I don't...
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Bump on a rock at the lake.
Oh my god.
I'm done.
So, you want to go down there now?
Why don't you wait here?
Got it.
Continue digging through your trash pile or whatever, and
Hey, I found some very nice buttons.
Be nice.
no.
Your trash is most other people's treasure. Wait, no, maybe.
No, his treasure's people's treasure.
Yeah.
Literally other people's treasure, specifically other.
One man's treasure is other people's treasure.
I knew I had that one backwards. Damn. That was definitely Fenric just messing that up.
Perfect.
So, I'll just chill here while you guys do what it is you're
We'll,
gonna do.
I do the other door.
There we go.
I don't know what's going on in that room.
Seems like an awful lot of talking.
Rhino charges in and kills everybody. Surprise.
Archie, as you open the other door, you can see that this is sort of a lounge setup of some kind. There's a circular bar with all manner of alcohol behind it. There are some what were once very nice leather chairs and couches in here. They've been fairly worn down, worn away, moth-eaten, like all manner of things, just degraded. So they're sort of like stiff, just bad boards now.
It's a degraded couch.
Yes.
Didn't know they had those.
But that's what you see in here.
Pop open a bottle of something.
Okay?
I suppose I should see if it's good first.
Okay, go ahead and... what kind of bottle do you grab?
A nice looking one.
A nice shiny one from the top shelf?
Yeah.
Can you reach it?
He's got your stick, I suppose.
I loudly pull over a chair.
Good. Yep, you're able to grab off a glass bottle with like a metal band around it with like a dragon on the cork.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
And you pop it off, and it smells like booze.
I just walk out of the room like down in it.
I hear the cork pop and come running.
Shots.
I was really hoping we were going to walk into the room to a goblin with a candle on his head, sitting on an extremely old couch, drinking a bottle of extremely old something. Yeah, exactly.
What's up, guys?
Good.
Oh, wait, actually.
Oh my god.
There you go.
I happen to have one handy.
So,
Just gotta get in character, you know?
so Archie comes out of the bar room. The bar was like right next to the door when you walked in. So you were able to just like scoot right. They have one of the flip down like table things, but you're able to duck under it and then keep going. But you are able to walk back out with your booze in hand.
This is amazing.
So you just like me to just sort of chill and wait for your signal.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
Perfect.
I think.
Oh, and if you leave,
I'm not.
we will track you down and kill you, just so you know.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Perfect.
Answers that.
Problem solved.
These are nice cloaks. Why are they
Alright,
so
I'll walk-
nice?
Rich people.
I'm gonna take one.
Okay. You are able to grab like a very nice like riding cloak, like with the big over the top like Civil War shoulder covers and
Color?
dark gray to fit their aesthetic.
Sure.
Is there any that would fit a...
Yeah, there's some like gnomes and dwarves amongst them, so you'd be able to find
Yeah.
an armored halfling cloak.
Yeah. Okay. I do that.
I'm
Okay.
surprised you didn't go for the fur. Like a fur cloak.
With a fur collar?
Well,
Yeah.
I thought... Are they all the same?
That was
Do I have a...
implied.
They're all like approximately the same, just like sort of like heavy riding gear. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No fur.
I picked the fanciest one, but it still doesn't have any fur. Bummer.
No fur.
No fur for you.
This fur...
Alright, I walk into the room, down on the bottle. You guys find anything interesting in it over here? There's just a bar over there.
Fenric's like, bar!
Bah! I run. I also want to go get some alcohol too.
I see
Fenris is
Weasel
bouncing
back
around
and
between
I'm
the
like,
rooms. There's
So-
a measle in here. Watch out, it's infested.
I'm sorry.
I think that's a disease.
Rude but true. So Maisel will wait here, not mate here. No. And catch you guys after you're done and get you your gold. Weevil Scouts honor.
Okay, we gotta trust him, guys. I guess.
Why doesn't he just get with us?
What? Are you not? You just gonna stand there?
I mean, yeah.
No, we'll protect you. Come on, come with us.
Measles not really the fighting type. I'm sort of.
Oh, not fighting. You won't fight. We'll fight. We'll protect you. Come
If
on.
you're going to go get into some business downstairs,
I pick him
Measles
up.
would really rather go ahead and make a strength check.
Yes!
22.
He squirts out of your arms and like scrambles back to the back of the room. He's like, "No, thank you."
Yeah, no thank you is right.
You kind of like notice that there's some fleas sort of scurrying.
The wiggly, squirmy kind of man.
A noodle demon.
Yes.
Measles will make son of a bitch, Freudian slip. Wait here for you, and then we will go get your gold.
He really likes garbage, guys.
So at this point, would we have found out that like the thing came from down below? At least the
You
magic.
would gather that, yes.
Okay, the magic.
Yes.
Not the thing being the measles.
Yes.
But both came from
Who
down
also
below.
He said that the magic sort of like exploded out of the bottom and then sort of shuddered up the pyramid.
The way I see it, we have to go there to get your gold, or also to see where possibly this magic came from.
Agreed.
That's,
Good luck.
Nope, you're coming with.
I don't want to.
But
Do you live around here, Measles?
Not in here.
I
Down.
feel like you might enjoy
Outside.
our company for a little while. I
don't.
think you should come with us.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
Yes.
Oh, that's for like an hour, right? Or 10 minutes? I can't
Or
remember.
a minute.
It's only 1 minute.
Oh, it's only 1 minute? Okay, then no advantage on that. It's been over a minute, and he is aware that you cast a spell on him. So roll it with disadvantage.
I don't need disadvantage. I didn't get it. My first roll was like a 5.
Oh, okay. No measles good here. Besides, if I come with you and I die, you won't get your gold. So,
yeah, but how do we know where you put the gold?
it's at my home.
Where's your home?
Outside, down by the lake on some rocks.
Yeah, I know, but that's where we're going.
No. You're going down to the bottom of this building, which is above the rocks.
Oh, I see. I was very
Lake,
confused.
rocks.
I was ready to
Building
head outside and
here.
jump in the lake.
I get
How
what
about
we're-
the gold is not really that big of a deal, guys. There's more gold in the world to
I
be
can
made.
take your gold if you don't need it.
Sure, you can have all the gold that I have.
Perfect.
It's 0.
Hers was the one that was also stolen.
I know. I know.
Okay, good.
I'm saying that when he gives us back the gold,
Contractually
take it
later.
all, you know.
So yes. Good luck. I love you. Goodbye.
Does anyone have any like command stuff?
I'm not
Anyone
even in
can
the
do
room.
anything?
I'm still
Like,
trying to
I
draw
trust
on
this
people.
guy.
I've given up on drawing on people, and I've been drawing dicks on the wall.
That works.
I come out.
Nice dicks.
Like, well, the walls aren't spelled.
And as Virio shouts, "Nice dicks," that's where we will take our break.
Perfect.
We'll be back in a few minutes. Bye.
Yes, I have now officially reached the point where I will start slowly dying.
You are passively dying.
Welcome back, everybody.
Back to actively dying.
Yes. So, what would you guys like to do as you stand looking at this scrawny, emaciated figure?
Get a drink.
Are you going to make your way to the bar?
I yell, "What are you guys all doing back there?"
We found a tiny hairy man.
Get off me!
Alive?
Are you alive? Yes, I guess.
Ish.
Ask him if he wants a mustache.
Thriving.
Do you? I think he's got one.
No, just ask.
Do you want a mustache?
Sort of have one.
He said he sort of has
It's got
one.
fur.
He's got fur.
You could probably come color it.
Fill it in a little.
It's black. I mean, it's going to be hard to color it.
Black on black's kind of her style.
Is there a downstairs we can get to?
How do we get downstairs?
Through the bar.
Perfect.
Oh, I got distracted by the alcohol, everyone. That's on me.
There's a
I
door.
walk as Measle says that it's through the bar. I'm like, okay. And so I walk in to go into the bar and open the door. What do I see?
Make a perception check.
I think he's with us. Archie's back with us.
Oh, I thought he was in the bar.
I'm in the
He
bar.
came back out.
Oh,
No,
Fenrir's
I
in
wanted
the
to
bar.
be surprised by like whoever was in the bar.
Well,
I rolled a 17.
I have a drink and I am reclining on the couch like this.
good. So you walk into Fenric with a large bottle of booze in one hand on a decayed couch.
Bottle like the size.
It's my
of-
chaise. Maybe.
It's all manner of bottle. You could have grabbed pretty much anything.
I grabbed I grabbed a keg that was just rolled it on next to me.
Now, the beer may be bad.
You don't know what it's a keg of. It's actually just a barrel.
It's a barrel of whiskey. But
This
yes,
is not
that is
a
what you
fighting
see as you
weapon.
come in. As you look into this room, like I was saying earlier, as you come in, the bar is directly to your left, and the room kind of opens up to your right. The floor is sort of like a red and white checkered floor, still with that gold filigree decorating the walls. Also very dust covered.
I draw a dick in the dust.
Nice dick, I say as I walk in.
Wait, there are more?
Oops!
Yeah, there's more.
I start hopscotching on the red tiles.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check or acrobatics check.
That was 50-50.
Does he have disadvantage
Oh,
for being
shit.
drunk?
Nah.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Oh, wait. With athletics, you said?
Yeah. Or acrobatics,
thank
either
you.
or.
Okay. Then whatever. It's a +1. 21.
You hop and skip very artfully across the floor. Make it about 15 feet out. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, good.
It's in here somewhere, that's for sure. 16.
16. You hit one of the red tiles, and you all see a small hole open up in one of the walls, and a crossbow bolt across the room, just barely missing the top of your candle.
It's this direction. I try the white tiles.
Well, that's good to know.
Go make another acrobatic check.
The natural reaction. One to the left.
Absolutely.
That's a 14.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
for
my
me.
god.
13.
13. You see this small bolt of electricity zap out from the ceiling. You take 5 points of lightning damage.
Does your candle light on fire?
It's always lit.
There's just some sparks kind of shooting off the like oozing wax.
I take out a gold piece, throw it in your directions, go, more!
You're already drunk?
No.
I take up the gold piece and add it to my inventory.
Okay.
Did the gold piece trigger any traps?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm gonna come to the bar. I'm
Okay.
gonna skip the measle room.
Bye.
Don't go into those measles.
Okay.
That's the one, actually.
So yeah,
We don't know.
Bar to your left. There's some couches over to your right where Fenric is. There's a few tables in the back corner. Archie is about a third of the way through the room, and
Headed towards.
there's a door in the back of
Okay.
the room that he's headed towards.
Okay.
I didn't know it was a door. I just thought we were trying to find a hidden.
Somebody looked in there and saw the door. I think Aurora did.
Okay. I'll say when I first went in here, it probably broke up, and I missed the entire description. Heard there was a bar, and then went for that.
So,
Probably what happened.
so I see Archie fresh from his lightning bolt.
Yes.
Good.
Is there, if I look down to tell, like, can I tell a difference between any of the ones that he's stepped on that have set him off versus not? Like, do they look different at all?
You can make an investigation check. Archie's up ahead of you about 10 feet, though, so
Okay.
kind of hard to tell.
For investigation?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a 19.
A 19. It's very hard to tell. It's just like red, white, all the way across, forward, like the whole thing. Even the ones that like you can see his footprints on that he stepped on, they don't seem to have any distinguishing features that separate them.
Process of elimination.
I am
your new
going
nickname.
to get on Scary Terry with my bottle
He
of
is not
alcohol.
with you.
No?
Remember, we
I
left
left him back at the gate.
I didn't. I kept Scary Terry with me. That's why I said
Oh.
Scary Terry ain't no bitch.
Oh, well, he would not have made it through this door then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a large spider.
yeah.
Salamander.
Whatever.
Running jump at the door.
You're just going to take a straight dash at it?
And jump.
He's gonna try and jump at it.
Oh, okay. Go make an athletics check.
Athletics. 2.
You leap forward into the air, smash down, and slide about 3 feet forward. I need you to make 1 dex save, 1 charisma save, and 1 wisdom saving throw.
Alright, we got nat 20.
Okay?
What was the second one?
Charisma.
Oh, I'm a charismatic son of a bitch, right? Nope. 11.
Okay?
And
And then wisdom.
wisdom is a 10.
Okay. So, you see this noxious fume shoot out, and a lightning bolt zaps through it. You take 6 points of lightning damage, and 4 points of poison damage.
I grab another bottle and go sit over by Fenric. Somebody else try something.
You're out in the middle of the floor at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I stand there and say, somebody else try something.
Oh, okay, so how far away is Archie from the door?
From where you guys came in, or to where? Well, he's halfway, so I guess that's.
Yeah.
He's about 50 feet out.
From the door?
Yeah.
This is a huge room.
Yeah,
It's a bar.
It's a giant fucking building.
I think it was maybe like 50 feet. Okay, my idea was probably stupid.
I'm getting part of the
Is
way.
there like a table or?
In the back area, kind of like where Archie is now, there are several tables and things that are set up. Like there's a bench along the back corner with some, it's sort of like diner seating. There's the bench with some tables here and then chairs on this side.
Archie, the floor is lava.
I grab
It's
one.
also lightning and poison.
No, get on the stuff.
No,
I wait. Are those things next to him, or are they like over by us?
They're about 15 feet over from him. Over by you guys is where all the couches are.
Oh, I grab one of the couches and I begin pushing it across the floor in front of me.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
Yes. Strength is 15.
15? Okay, yeah, you are easily able to push this thing out.
I walked directly behind Virio.
Okay.
I'm on the couch.
Okay, well, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I was gonna say, like, you don't want to be on that couch.
Nat 20.
It's always when I want to punish you that you, like, that you roll so well.
It's the stupid stuff.
That's
that
why I
works.
keep doing stupid shit, because it works.
When I'm blind and dicking around, then I do well. Okay.
I'm also
Crossbow bolt just
behind Aurora.
across,
my goodness.
misses you completely. As you're drinking, it just through the gap in your arm.
Chug,
You guys make it out to about where Archie is. Go ahead and make another strength check for me, Virio, to see if you can get it the rest of the way of the cross. Rest of the way of the cross. Wow, that was a
13.
13? Okay. Little bit slower, but you are able
get
to...
off! You weigh too much.
you are able to get it up to the doorway. Fenric, are you still on the couch?
No, I got off and I'm helping push.
Okay, perfect. You see a few more bolts
I'm
of
still
lightning
just
sort of
walking
zap
behind.
down and just hit the couch, doing really nothing but making it smell worse. One or two crossbow bolts shoots across. As the one or two more of the poison bursts pops out as well, and you realize it's not really poison. It's some kind of weird, like, sweet fume of some kind. But that's just,
Overaged wine.
yeah.
perfume.
Candy fart.
But you guys are able to make it to the far side of the room without any further incident.
See? Was that difficult? Archie?
Am I still out in the middle?
No.
Grab him
Oh,
by
I
the
got along.
scruff of the
You
neck.
can kind of like step in line with everybody else as you get across there.
Alright. I walk over by Virio and I'm like, life is easier with friends. And I just start heading through the doorway.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I want to be smart and problem solve, and I'm like, nah, Fenric just walks up.
Sometimes Fenric rushes out.
Sometimes Fenric lays on the couch.
You're just like.
So,
Do you guys proceed through the room?
as you all step forward into this room seems to be some sort of presentation room. There's a small stage, like a raised platform against the far wall. On either side of it is a statue.
That's a big statue.
It's on the right side, looking forward, you see a very tall, muscular human man with a large beard and like some armor. And he stands with both of his hands extended out in a friendly gesture.
I want to climb into them. Just to lay into the hands.
Okay, you could do that. Go ahead and make an athletics check. The statue on the left.
Nice.
Not 20.
And you're just sitting up on it. Are you like on his head or like laying across on the arms?
His hands
Okay, yeah.
are open. I'm laying across them.
Okay, yeah, you're able to just sort of lay there. To the left is a much more slender and almost sickly-looking figure, very lanky limbs, still humanish in appearance. They have like a long cloak wrapped around them with one hand grasping their cowl with the hood coming down just over their eyes and a hand extended in it like a greedy gesture. Around the room, you can see small items, just statue versions of items, potion bottles, hats, swords, roses, like anything you can think of that would be considered like a common item, you can find a small wooden statue of it.
Do I recognize like the symbology is a word, isn't it?
Symbolism.
Iconography?
Symbolism.
I say, oh, hey, look, it's rolling, and I go
Symbolism
give it
is when one thing stands for something else. Iconography
Right.
is the image of like important historic or religious figures.
Iconography.
Symbology, the study or use of symbols.
Iconography.
So
Iconography.
Because it's an icon versus a symbol.
History
Yeah.
check is the answer to your
Okay,
question.
cool.
I say, look, it's rolling, and I go give the one on the left a high five.
The greedy.
Okay.
With the hood up.
Where's my... there we go. 12.
12.
Not great.
Hard to tell.
Okay.
I'm like,
Does
I'm good.
Kismet
I have no memory of this place.
What?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I was just gonna ask if you crawling into the arms of the one does anything.
Doesn't seem to.
I'm like, I'm good.
Do we see anything else around the room besides just the wooden objects? Is there like doorways or?
This room has just flat walls around it, still with that like very decorative paneling on it, but there doesn't seem to be a door out of this room.
I'd like to look for... Kind of go around the outside of the room, like the walls. Just look for anything that might be hidden, like any sort of hidden levers, doors,
Sure. Go ahead and make an
buttons,
investigation check.
whatever.
Vera, you also see a small plaque as you would approach the stage, sort of centered on the base of the platform, and it just says the gift exchange.
Secret Santa.
13.
Who?
13.
Tonight only, presenting candy farts.
Let me know if you find a small donut figurine.
Where's the plaque located?
Stage straight in front of you. It's on the baseboard, directly in front, and then the statues
So the
are on either side to the left and right.
statues are not on the stage, or
Correct. They are off the stage, just to the sides of it.
And how big are they?
Roughly 8-9 feet tall.
Okay.
What if we have to set gifts on the stage
For what?
Roland,
Give
get on
only
there.
one.
for something to happen?
Something has to be a good performance. All right, everybody, places.
I'm not moving.
How big are all the statues around here?
The two statues of the figures
all
are about
the-
9 feet, but
the
everything else is like maybe yay big, 6 inches.
Okay, I want to look for a shield one.
6 inches.
I was like, that is not 6 inches.
6
Sorry.
inches.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're about yay big.
I wanna look through them to see if I can find one that looks like a cool looking shield.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
6.
There's a lot of pieces.
I
Oh, beans.
remove my signet ring,
Okay.
which I have in my possessions, and I don't know what it does.
Okay.
It signifies that you're a noble.
Yeah,
It says who you are.
that's right. So I take that ring off, and I set it on the stage above the plaque as like a gift.
You set it down and nothing happens.
I take the pyrite off. My armor, I put it on the stage next to it.
Nothing happens.
I take it and put it back on.
I grab one of the little wooden things next to me, and I
Sure.
just walk over to the greedy one and I put it in its hand.
You see it set onto the hand, and it's just barely audible. You hear like a, but then the thing slides off and collapses to the ground.
The
The
figurine.
little figurine. Yeah.
Oh, it just goes tick and then falls off.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
That one.
It clicked in me. Wait, hold on.
I pick up the crumbled pieces. I was like, I walk over to Kismet's statue and I put him in the hand with the crumbled pieces.
Same thing. You hear like a, and then they just slide off. Like the statue doesn't move. It just through some means it just slurp off the side.
And these are like
So
little
we're giving
wood
it the wrong
pieces of
things.
things?
Yeah.
But Kismet's been able to stay in the hand and the arms so far.
Yes.
Of an angel.
All right. We
Who
need to
wants our
find
souls?
something that weighs as much as Kismet, or that balances it out. So let's see.
Piling,
Welcome.
I start piling things, like the stuff on the chairs, into a handful and start just dropping them in piles in front of each statue. Like, just try one at a time.
So Kismet burns,
Okay.
wood also burns, but wood floats. So let's get a duck.
Oh my god.
Are kids doing that? Like, it's just pretty much consistent, like, think, flunk, think, flunk.
You're flunking a lot, bro.
Alright, what if I grab the ring again off the stage, and I put the ring in the greedy guy's hand.
As you do that, you hear that, and you see the face of the statue, and the faceplate falls off and clatters to the floor. And your signet ring, like the symbol of your nobility, the symbol of your family, melts.
Ooh, neat
Have
mask.
another one of those. That one seemed to work.
It's funny.
Well, you wanted a mask, didn't you?
I mean, I already have a mask.
Now you have two.
Yeah, and this one's not crappy.
It is
What's on
roughly
the
this
mask?
big for your face. just so you know, and it is just a solid metal face.
It's a face shield.
Aurora, put that face on the other face. Face swap.
Skin suit.
No, this one's a face swap. It's like that movie with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage.
I saw that puppet show.
Where they
See,
Weird.
this was an important gift, but one that it was time for me to let go of.
Oh, I see. I pet Rootin.
Rutan
And
eyes the hand
and I'm
and
like,
eyes you.
I'm like, the face?
No, the ring.
You didn't specify.
The ring.
Can I pick up the face?
You're able to like grab it and start like dragging it over. Yeah.
Alright, I just want to put it in the hands of the other one.
As you
I might need help with that one.
make a perception check as you're dragging it over.
I didn't
Is it
think
moving?
Kismet would care about specific pronouns.
It is important.
Perception 15.
You read an inscription on the back that says mask.
It just is labeling itself. Great. I put labels on things too sometimes. Whatever.
Do you label your underwear?
No, I label Rootins.
It's like this for you.
I put it up to my face.
Smoking. No, nothing happens.
Alright,
labels
then
on my label, baby.
I'll just keep dragging it over, I guess.
Okay. As you drag it back over, roll and go ahead and make another history check. Because you've been doing some reading.
This is my new shield, everybody.
14.
14. Okay.
Just can't roll well.
The 14, you remember that Mask is the god responsible for stealing the hand of Tyr.
Right.
And in that conflict, Tyr took something of his own, which is why Mask wears the leather mask over his face. He
What
took
is this?
Took his face.
Mask's face.
What is the masked sculpture look like now? What was
Yeah,
under
like
the
what's-
mask face?
You look up and you can see like stitching running down and just 2 eye holes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I'd like to look at the right hand of the other statue.
Sure. Go ahead and make
Of the
an
one I'm
investigation
laying
check.
across.
Yes. I'm just kind of like try and move you out of the way. Well, I rolled a 2.
I'm like,
Great.
what are you doing?
Nothing. Never mind.
Was that history or religion?
That was history. You could also make a religion check if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, so that's 24.
You know the tale very well of the clash between Bane being given an order from one of the gods to steal the right hand of Tyr in order to raise himself in the pantheon. He did succeed in stealing the right hand, however, lost his face and fell away into forgetfulness.
I mean, mask.
Mask. Yeah,
Not
sorry,
Bane.
not Bane.
I
My
was.
bad.
I was like, Bane is mask.
I was like,
No, Mask was told to take the right hand of Tyr and succeeded, however, lost his face and then just sort of faded away into the forgotten pantheons.
Oh.
All right, then knowing that, I would like to do the same thing that Roland did and investigate the hand of the other one.
Again, I'm like, what? What?
Oh. Nope, it's 5.
goodness.
It's a hand. There sure
We're
is a
getting
hand.
closer.
2 of
I'm
them.
gonna have a +7 to investigation. Does that
Maybe,
help my 2
maybe
at all?
they can't see the hand very well because Kismet is laying on it.
I would like
Maybe.
to high five that hand as well.
It's like
Okay.
this.
And
It's 2
your
hands.
point. I need a boost. Can I have some help?
No.
I do it anyway. I like both off
Start
of you.
climbing you.
I'm scrawny. Leave me alone. He's dead for a year.
You also have bad hair.
Well, that's fair.
That's a matter of opinion, but objectively true.
So
I'm gonna have to steal that because that is so good.
Thank you.
Fenric, what are you attempting to do?
Climb Roland to investigate the hand.
Yes,
Okay.
actually.
I mean, you can make a strength check to see if you can stay standing, if you would like. You can make an athletics check to climb him.
It's not good. That's a 5.
It's a 16.
You climb him so well up to his shoulders, and then you are both on the ground.
Did I high five it?
Told you.
Sure, you got one in there, and you tapped against the side of it.
I'm laying on top of you.
Getting off.
I take off the gray riding cloak that I just got. And I was just like, ugh. And I put it in the arms, like, right next to Kismet.
You place it on there, and it slumps to the floor.
Damn it. I put it back on.
I'm laughing at them.
Would you mind getting off of me?
Okay. I get up and help you up.
Thank you.
Patch, patch.
Okay, Archie,
Yes.
let's put the mask.
Put it in his hand.
Put it in the hand. Put the mask in the hand. Lift it up with your big strong arms, Archie. Use those big strong arms.
Go and make a strength check.
I flip over so I'm laying on my stomach just watching, like...
Oh no.
That's a 1 minus 1.
Oh no.
You just don't move. You say, okay, go Archie, and then just... The vein starts bulging in your neck and forehead.
I'm like, what you doing?
I come over and help him.
Okay. I will help as well.
With that, I will say that you guys are all able to, between the 3 of you, lift that up and drop it on top of Kismet's face.
And I'm like, what?
You're a mask now.
As it's like huge over my face.
You know what happens 1 in, 1 out. You kill the mask, you take on his responsibilities.
Just like Santa.
Yeah.
That's why the stage says Secret Santa.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Mirio said it said Santa.
I'm aware. I'm
Oh,
aware.
You says a secret Satan, right? My mistake. I get that mixed up all the
It's
time.
true. It's the same 5 letters.
Yep. Lysdexia gets ya.
That's Secret Satan is when you all steal something from one another, from that person.
You can't figure out what it is.
And you have to figure out who it is.
You and your pickpocket.
That actually sounds really fun.
I thought that was the second task.
All right, so the mask is there.
I move it so that it's like next to me and not like crushing me.
You see the mask sort of meld into the hand, and nothing happens.
Well, now it's holding it. So good job.
You solved it.
I'm gonna pull on its right hand, I guess.
As you try, I'm
As
like,
you're
pull
pulling on,
my finger!
As you're pulling on it, like you can feel that there is like a movement
Okay.
there, like it is got a hinge of some sort on it, but it is not releasing.
I check for traps on it.
Sure.
I want to see if there's like some sort of mechanism. My freaking goodness,
It might
no.
be time for you to get down.
Safe as a
Just
whistle.
in case.
Cool.
I'm like,
Great.
I like,
How safe is a whistle?
Pretty safe.
Okay.
I mean, they're used for safety things.
I'm gonna like,
Removing his hand.
I give it a fist bump from where I'm laying.
You are able to up against the metal.
Nice.
I take my sword. And I just swing
No.
at the hand.
No. No.
Whacks up against the side of the hand. Rings out loudly.
And I'm like, I'm up here.
You should hang
I have
on that
eyes.
arm.
I'm not gonna just hit you. I'm not far away.
Listen, I think we just need to give it something important. It shouldn't be that difficult for us just to have something to give this one.
Is Kismet not important enough?
No, apparently not.
Okay.
I'm
Doesn't
like,
want live people.
Where Trevor at?
no.
Oh.
Trevor is
That's
untouchable and will outlive me.
I mean,
that's a dark left turn.
with how this game has been going, you're probably right.
Ooh, what if we gave it the ball gem? Gem ball. Good old gemmy ball.
I mean,
Oh yes, my ball
we don't
gems.
really have much use for it now.
I mean,
It still has 3 charges.
yeah, we gotta be
Your
careful
family
taking
gems.
it out. But that's the thing. That's nice that we could give it. It's got a lot of sentimental value. Remember that time, Fenric? Remember that time?
Remember that time Roland was a
Yes.
dog?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that time
Too
we
well.
didn't know? That was so great.
I take out my room key for the academy and I put it in the hand. I'm like, hey, I've got a roommate. It's fine.
Your key falls to the ground.
Damn it! I pick it back up.
Wait, well,
I pull out one of my shirts that I just got.
Wow.
And I put it on.
Which one?
I need to check.
Fenric sitting next to his bag, like,
Yeah, I'm ruffling through.
Which one will hurt the least?
It's the one that says "I heart the Underdark" on it.
As you place it on, your shirt melts away, and the left hand or the right hand pops off and falls to the ground.
Oh, that sure was more meaningful to you than the academy is to me.
yeah.
I could have seen that one coming.
Why? Because
I put the hand in the other one.
As you do
I
that,
fall over.
the two statues
kiss.
turn toward each other and lean in.
But from the wrong side.
They turn toward each other, and between them on the stage, the floor begins to part, and you see a spiral staircase leading downward. As you're standing there, you see the hand of Tyr in the one statue and the mask in the other begin to vibrate, and then just magnetically zap back into place.
I, like, pick my leg up as the right hand comes back over. I'm like, ah.
What was under the mask face again? It was stitched.
Like a stitch line down the center with just 2 eye holes.
Okay.
Let's just get stitches.
Let's just get.
Alright, head down the spiral staircase.
Yeah, well, we got to
All right.
do that one.
Yeah, I'll get out of the beautiful arms.
Okay.
They're so muscular.
I know, I don't want to leave them.
As you guys begin to make your descent down the staircase, how are you making your way down the staircase?
I did a beautiful descent that was not at all me just clambering down the arms, and then I go down, probably after Archie.
Okay.
I'll take point.
Okay.
I'll, a little bit ahead so I can kind of scout out.
Okay.
Fenric has his head behind his shield, crying quiet. No one notices.
Good.
No,
No.
I don't notice.
So rolling out front, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Cool.
What are the rest of you doing? Or how are you attempting to descend the stairs? Are you also trying to be quiet, or are you just sort of casually?
I'm copying whatever Archie is approaching with, because I went after.
Okay.
I'm trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like trying to be stealthy necessarily, but I am trying to like be calm.
Gingerly?
and-
Okay.
How wide are these stairs?
These ones are about 4 feet across.
Who are single file?
Yeah.
Is it dark down there?
As you're descending, you can see that there's the light from above you is shining down for a few minutes. After that, you do hear a as the panel above you closes back up. On your way down to the right, you did see that there's a lever, which you would assume would be the way to reopen that from below. There does seem to be a dull blue light coming from below. What was that stealth check rolling?
17.
17? Okay. Okay. As you...
Probably not me. I'm just gonna pull up my backup character right now.
As you...
If we're going down like that, I want to cast Thaumaturgy and dim the light of my candle.
Perfect. Good call. Good use of Thaumaturgy, actually.
That's awesome.
Take a point of inspiration.
Hey!
That was a good use of cantrip for your...
You did
Your
good at
constant
D&D.
light, your constant light emitting.
I just thought of that actually. I was like, I should probably have a permanent disadvantage on stealth because I can't extinguish that.
Visual stealth for sure. Yeah.
Does that mean that you could like still have a candle lit on your head, but it
doesn't
wouldn't be
emit
giving
light?
off any light?
It'd just be like a plastic candle, like
Yeah,
flame
yeah.
on top of your head.
How does that work?
I don't know if that works the same way.
You just clap on, clap on.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
That's how we cast Thaumaturgy.
Just like stealthily though, like
That's what fairies have to.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me as you're out ahead rolling.
20. Dirty 20.
Before you, you can see a very grotesque, familiar scene.
Oh.
You see cultists laying dead across the floor, scattered around the room, partially pummeled to death, some partially dissolved. And you see some small piles of sludge on the ground. You were assuming potentially dead oozes. There are also a few cultists moving about the room. You see 3 of them. A human man with a long reddish blonde beard, a gnomish gentleman with short spiky hair and a small chin beard and like a long wispy mustache, and a dwarven woman with dark brown hair and a beard. As you approach, you can overhear them saying, "Why isn't it working? Of course Jack and Seth got themselves." I hear something.
I'm trying to be quiet.
And it's about that point you can kind of hear your comrades coming up behind you.
Okay, is there anything maybe near the exterior of the room, like near the walls, that I could hide behind?
There would be a few pillars around the corners, like right at the base of the stairs there would be one.
Okay.
You also notice that there are some like long strips of ground sunken down below with like a very bright green substance of some kind just burning.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. I'd like to duck. How big is this room?
Let me show you.
Oh no.
Yes, that is the sound of this picture.
Obviously.
So you are coming down the stairs this way.
Oh, that's.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
that way. My bad.
Gotcha.
Um,
There I am.
yeah, you guys can scoot all y'all over there.
No.
The
All y'all.
3 cultists are here, here, and here, looking in your direction.
Pardon me.
So when we were coming down the stairs, did we hear them? Because we're behind Roland ahead right, or a little bit, right?
You are. You make a perception check for yourself. Switching to the map.
I want to make one too.
See, so there was a human man. What were the other two?
No.
A human man with a large red beard, a gnomish man with short spiky hair, and a dwarven woman with dark brown hair.
Okay.
It's a 15 for perception.
Okay. You would have heard some voices.
Okay. At that point, I want to stop because I think I'm in the lead of the line down the stairs, right?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to stop and kind of stay silent for a moment or two.
Okay.
When he stops, I stop. And I'm super dark vision, so I can notice that he stopped.
Is it? Oh, I don't really want to assume that I'm hidden. Would I still be in? Is it dim light or darkness? I believe.
It would be dim light in this room.
Okay, cool. Because yeah, I'd like to hide. Do you need a blood pillow? Oh, it's not even. Yeah. It's just in general. I always forget that.
That's you.
I laid this cushion for you.
Giant cushion.
I don't think that's gonna fit.
That's what
She'll make
she
it fit.
said!
Well, John, we'll see if it fits.
She'll make it fit.
Also, just to let everybody know, I did heal myself after the damage from the tiling before.
From the tiling.
I need to
It
say,
was so...
That rough tiling. that
You've
you
been tiled.
That's vital. That whatever.
a friend of mine at work said that someone's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna come to the party. I don't think I'm gonna fit in." She said, "I'll make you fit in." Good. And then I teased her about it for 3 days.
Good.
Excuse you.
I'm just really spreading out everywhere right now.
It's a woman spreading.
Yeah.
So all sorts of troublesome vocabulary tonight, aren't we, gang?
I rolled 22 to hide behind this pillar.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm
hiding
going
behind my shield.
to. I would have known that this guy was in the front of the line coming down the stairs, right?
Yeah, you saw Archie. At least last time you checked, you saw Archie leading the line.
Okay. I'm gonna cast message to Archie.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I don't know if it because I can't see him. Correct?
You have dark vision.
Remind me. No, he's just like coming down the stairs above you, so you might not have a line of sight.
Yeah,
on him,
that's
possibly.
what I'm.
Are they just like spiral
Yeah, they're
staircase?
kind of a spiral coming down.
Also, you were facing the cultists.
Right. Well, I'm like turning around. So I'm at that pillar, turning around, looking. Would I have line of sight? I assume not.
You guys kind of stopped up once Archie heard it, so I'd say you guys are maybe like 30 feet back.
Okay.
So probably not a direct line of sight.
And it appears that there would be 1 foot of stone in between us.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Cool. All right. I do not cast message.
I cast Thaumaturgy again, and I can create a noise that originates from a point of my choice, and that has a range of 30 feet, which is about where we were from. And I just want to have the whispers tell Roland to scout it out. We'll wait here.
Okay.
Done.
You can go ahead and cast that. Roll and make a perception check. See
Okay.
if you can hear that whispering.
Great.
I
Now you're
will do
hearing
the
voices.
same
10.
for them. Okay. Archie, what's your spell save DC?
13.
Okay. Roland, you hear this sort of like the
Beans.
the cultists all stop and turn in that direction. Who's there? Show yourself a die.
Do we all hear this, I assume?
Oh yeah, this is shouting. You can all hear a voice you do not recognize shouting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't like that ultimatum.
I'm gonna yell, exterminator!
What?
Room service.
What?
Housekeeping!
Look, I don't know what you're doing here, but if you don't get out of here right now, you're gonna regret it.
Why don't you get out of here?
We're
I
busy.
I already do.
I come down the stairs. And, like,
Go ahead and move your figurine as you do so.
I can't see where all this stuff is here.
Yeah,
If you're on a
this is-
pillar, we'll move you adjacent.
I come out and just come down.
That's nice.
Good job.
Hey.
You did the stairs.
Jesus. Hi, I'm Fenric.
Who?
Fenric? What's your name?
It doesn't matter. Make peace with your gods. Roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
I have peace with my god.
At this point, have we like all? I mean,
That's up to you.
I
Oh.
was walking down the stairs. I think I would be out there too, if you don't mind moving me back up.
Wait, it's a D6. It's
I was
not-
gonna come out and talk, and they're just
That's
like,
the
fuck
wrong
no.
We're here with malicious intent. They ain't here to chat.
Swagoo.
You said they are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Which is fair.
Yeah.
I was
Archie,
still
where
was
do you
gonna-
wanna be?
I was still gonna fuck with it for a little bit. Oh, little old me.
Are we all the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little old me.
Little old
Gideon.
Just wherever, I guess, if I'm clustered in the group.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good
Well,
center
that's-
cluster for the cleric's not a bad spot.
That's great.
Yeah. Not a bad spot for the cleric, but a bad spot for damage.
True.
Bad spot for literally everyone else.
All right.
Fireball.
20 plus.
21.
20.
Okay. $15 to 20.
15.
10 to 15.
Me, 14.
5 to 10.
8.
Okay. And that's just Fenric down at the bottom.
Yep.
What'd you roll there?
That's a hot 2.
Oofa.
That's worse than a 1 for me.
That is.
You really wanted to talk.
All right. First up is Virio, followed by Aurora.
Guys.
As spells start flying.
10, 15,
I'm still mourning the loss of my
20.
shirt.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
fair.
liked that shirt.
You liked all the shirts.
That's true.
Oh god, they're so far away.
So far away.
I'm gonna dash.
Would you like me to dash for it?
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I guess it's about as far as I can make it.
All right.
And that is my turn.
All right. Aurora.
How far is that, Rio?
I went a full 60 and I did not reach them.
They're like,
They're about 100 feet away.
yeah.
Oh.
They're about an extra 40 feet, yeah. Maybe
Alright.
30.
Aurora, you are up.
Okay.
Roland, you're the next player in the
Um,
You got it.
Ooh.
Player.
players in the play.
What are
I'm
you
gonna
rolling over
move
there?
forward. Let's see here. So I can do 5, 10. I can only move to like here. Just about. Actually, I'm gonna move to like. Oh, that's super dangerous. I'm gonna move to like there.
Hey guys, here I am.
I have a question.
Yes.
I was thinking about casting the spell Thunder Wave, and it's a 15-foot cube originating from you, but it
Yes.
doesn't actually have like a range distance.
That means point blank is you.
Okay.
So 15-foot radius in front of you.
Okay, so if I cast that, would it just go and like would it hit them or
It
no?
would not reach them at that
It
distance.
would not reach them.
15 feet.
It's
out.
just like this. Just
Oh.
like 15 feet from you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like 15 feet.
You're
Like
the epicenter.
Like a line.
okay,
Persona.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was unclear by the way it was worded.
I've been meaning to make like spell shape things to give you guys to use because they get kind of annoying to
That'd be
figure out on
perfect.
this grid.
Just cut little pieces of felt.
Exactly, yeah.
That's one of those
We
people
have
come over
felt.
for the weekend and you just do that to them.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We
just
watch
kidding. I'm not
Monster
gonna do
Factory.
that. I am just.
That's not a bad weekend day.
I'm just also gonna dash. I'll just go with Virio.
Okay,
You can paint
perfect.
That's all. That's
paint
all I'll
some
do.
figurines.
Next up is the Culty Boys.
I still haven't
And
tried
girl.
mini painting.
It's BOIZ, but yes.
Oh. I see.
We
That's
dem
fair.
we dem
dem
boys.
We dem culties.
Double Z, double cool, double flavor.
Oh my goodness, what?
Two of them. I was like, wow, Jared sounds exactly like me.
That's what I thought too. No.
Alright, I was just stepping away for a minute.
Okay.
Be right back. Okay.
Oh.
What's happening?
Wait. Your speakers pick up on the microphone.
Oh,
We got some reverb going here, yeah.
Sorry,
Okay, now we're good.
I didn't hear it.
Venom cultist and anti-venom cultist both pull out these scimitars, which have like the sort of woven curved blade to them.
Yes.
I
like it.
both take steps behind these pillars. This boy. No, wait, did I say anti-venom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is who when it comes to the?
These two are the ones with swords. Venom and anti-venom are, and then Spidey is the third one.
They all move around and they're like, guess which pillar I'm behind? Push, push, push.
Right,
tell
but
the
like
difference
which of the people you described?
Oh, sure. Venom is the bearded fella, anti-venom is the gnome, and Spider-Man is the dwarf lady.
Gotcha.
The Spidey boy casts spiritual weapon. Here.
What is it?
It's a sword that looks just like theirs, but spiritual.
Boring.
Yeah. They got a theme.
It's like my hair.
Hey, you suck.
Your hair isn't boring, it's it is.
It's bad.
Your hair isn't boring. It's just
Well,
bad.
yeah.
And then you see them utter another command, and a shimmering shield appears around them. And that is their turn.
Both of them did that.
The Spidey in the middle.
Oh, okay, cool.
Next up is Roland, followed by Kismet.
Awesome.
I'm going to move over here.
Actually, I'm going to take one more step here. And as I do not believe that I have line. Well, wait a second. Let's see. Because I can do other things now.
Let me get the protractor.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, it's kind of funny thinking back to like before we had this. It'd kind of just be like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we had no map component. I'd be like, I don't know, sure. I guess. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
What's
works.
distance?
I remember when I first like came over that one time, we had like no distance. It's like, yeah, you kind of made it over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really lets you
Okay.
use that strategery a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm going to ready an action for when I see any of them to
Okay.
shoot them.
All right. Kismet, you were up next, followed by Archie.
Okay.
Then Fenric.
I'm gonna move to that same pillar, but around the other corner.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Always a good use of a turn.
Truly.
All right. Archie, you are up next, followed by Fenric.
All right. I would like to get as close to Virio and Aurora as I can, while also staying within 30 feet of one other party member if possible. I can't see how far away I am.
5. Goblin's coming 30,
Yeah.
right?
Are you dashing or just moving?
Movement. My movement is 30. Speed of 30.
So yeah, you're good. You're still within 30 feet of Fenric.
Or
Okay, then I would like to cast Bless on Fenric, Virio, and Aurora.
All right.
And then whenever you make an attack roll or saving throw, add a d4.
I think you can just get Aurora and Fenric.
Can he move through my space? No, he's the same size as me.
I think you can move through. Or how does that?
It's difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Was there a slot like right behind Fenric where that duct tape is that would have given him that distance? Because that would have been 5, 10, 15, 20. No, that's about the same spot. Yeah, you can tag Aurora and Fenric, but you might not be able to reach Virio.
Okay. I will do that then.
All right. Goose, you have Bless.
what does bless do again?
Gives you a
D4. On
Okay.
saves and attack rolls.
Okay. Sweet.
Clerics.
Alrighty. That is Archie. Up next is Fenric. Alright.
Just shove her into the
Back to the top
acid
of the
pit.
order with Virio, followed by Aurora.
I counted it earlier, don't worry.
I have my trident now as I yell that.
Perfect.
5, 10, 15, 20.
5, 10.
I pop out around the corner on this one.
Hello.
Alright.
And I just attempt to shank him.
Alright.
With a giant
Poke him
fork.
with your fork.
I'm using it two-handed too.
Oh shit.
That's not great. 13.
13 hits.
Yes. 9 points of piercing damage.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Virio?
That is it.
Alright, up next is Aurora.
Alright, from that spot, I am going to shoot my crossbow at middle cultist man.
He is behind a pillar.
From
Oh,
Aurora?
he is?
Oh, your angle's different than ours, John.
Oh,
We've got
yeah.
like an extra feet of.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you got a straight line from there, then yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I might have to like go up.
He's
like,
got a little
right
bit of
here.
cover on it.
I might have to go like there.
But okay, yeah, that's fine. If you
Okay.
move to get a straight line on it, then you're good to go.
Yeah, straight line.
She's not 5 feet away from me anymore.
I'm
like, wait.
Oh, and I get to add a d4.
Yes.
So that would be 14.
14 hits.
Okay.
This isn't.
6 damage.
Oh wait, sorry. No, he casts Shield of Faith on himself. A 14 does not hit. My apologies.
You would have done that much damage, but now you just
My
say.
bad.
Just hits his
Yeah.
shield.
I would
Yeah.
also like
Flash
to
off
take
the
a
side.
bonus action and activate Blade Singing.
Okay, perfect.
No, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
I sing along with it.
Next up is
Thank
those
you.
guys. Since you are right up here, Aurora, he's
Well,
going to move his
oh.
spiritual weapon up to you and attack with it.
Oh no, you're 10 feet
I'm
away.
really glad I
You need
just
to get
activated
reach.
Blade Singing.
A shield with reach.
Oh man.
Just a barrel affixed to the front of a shield.
A protection fighter bugbear.
Probably not going to hit actually though, because it's only a 9.
I don't even.
No.
So his
Yeah,
I mean,
weapon
you
swings
could-
at you and misses.
Just become Captain America and throw your shield.
Can we just say that I like ducked it really
Sure,
like, in
well,
a cool way?
Matrix-
It was a super low roll, so yeah, you just ring, your blade singing comes to life, and you matrix back as the mace swings at you.
Cool. I just want to look cool.
All right.
In slow motion.
In
Slow motion.
Virio, the fella in front of you, is going to attack
No.
with his
Yes,
scimitar.
Good. I mean, I was just eating crackers.
How does
Some rations.
A tortilla.
14.
That I
14
had
JC?
Keep it
Okay, it was a natural 15, so that'll hit. So you take 3 points of slashing damage.
How's that sheet working?
Use hellish rebuke.
Better.
Yeah.
So,
Hellish Rebuke, alright.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
I'm going to
19.
pick out so many of those.
Well, you still take
94 damage.
13 divided by 2, so 6.
6.
Fire.
What's your hellish rebuke look like?
Essentially, I imagine that like when he gets hit, Fury just goes ah,
And then just poof! It's like there's a spout of flame that like surrounds them.
So as your spout of flame shoots out, it just burns him instantly, and he is dead.
Oh! Wow, that was easy. How much damage did I take?
You took 6 points of slashing damage.
Yes, I need more.
All right, and the second one is just going to stay where they are and take no action for now. Next up is Roland.
Cool. No, I didn't see no one. So. Okay.
Archie, or Kismet, you are up after Roland.
Mm-hmm.
Does the spiritual weapon create any sort of terrain?
It's just kind of like a floating ethereal thingy.
So I could run past it theoretically.
Yeah.
If I wanted
Yeah,
to.
it's like floating up in the air. You could sort of.
Can it do a opportunity?
No,
they
opportunity
cannot.
attack?
We learned that last week.
Yeah.
Do I have line of sight on this one? Middle one?
This is the line it goes. Like
Yeah.
that corner.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, they're on. I see. Gotcha.
So no.
That's solid 45.
All right.
Dash is a bonus action.
6. Are they within 20 feet of each other? Or can I tell?
Yeah, they're within 20.
Yeah, they're both behind the pillars. I guess as far as being able to know that as Roland, it'd be hard to tell.
Cool.
You can make an educated guesstimate.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
I'm going to try to get both of them, but I'm going to focus. I'm going to make sure it gets that one in there.
Okay.
So I need them to make, I believe it's a dex.
Natural 20
Shoot. Okay.
for the first one, and natural 19 for
Oh
the
my
second
goodness.
one. Wow.
All right. So they are not outlined. Sorry,
No.
gang. Cool. That's my turn.
All right. Kismet, you are up, followed by Archie.
Okay.
Thankfully, I get that one for free.
I'm gonna
Cause drow.
4, 5, 6. Extremely exciting. But I'm gonna ready a firebolt for if one of them moves from behind a pillar.
Perfect. All right, Archie, you are up next, followed by Fenric.
All right. I still cannot get within or right up next to them, can I? Or can I cast Bless on myself?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we just retcon and say that the third person was me in that last one?
Sure.
Or no? Okay. I didn't want to waste it. I guess I'll move as close as I can to them.
Okay.
And I cannot see them from here. Or could I see Venom?
You probably see Venom.
Yeah.
It's this line.
Depends on if they're
Yeah.
on which side of the pillar they're on.
I suppose.
It depends on how close they are.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, let's just say it.
Sure.
All right.
They don't have the
then I'll
right
just
size
cast-
basis to make an official ruling on it, so yeah.
All right.
The players have spoken!
I'll do. Is that 60 feet then? I can do Sacred Flame.
I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To you. 8 times 5 is 40.
Yeah, so you can do
So,
it.
yeah, you're good.
Okay. Sweet. Then yeah, Dex save.
Alrighty. That's on Eiderman.
Venom.
Whichever one I can see.
Okay.
Just blindly casting Sacred Flame.
12. So no, probably.
No. That is 3 then, because I don't add anything to that, right?
Nope.
Yep.
Yeah.
just-
So 3 damage.
All right. Okay, anything else, Archie?
No, that'll have my turn.
Alrighty, up next is Fenric.
Oh boy. Choices.
Y'all got new spells you gotta try out.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. I got nothing. That's it.
You can't throw anything.
I'm gonna. I don't have line of sight.
Cuss him out.
Him there.
Okay.
Kick
That's
his
never
ass.
stopped you before.
No, that's true. Well, actually, I am gonna do that before I move. I'm gonna throw a javelin out
Okay.
to that out at him.
Alright.
To Venom.
That's
Out to Venom.
disadvantage because it's super far.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
16 to hit.
16.
Nice.
Jesus.
That hits.
Do at least
When in doubt,
6
just
damage.
do it the wrong way.
Oh, you could add like a D4 to that too.
Oh yeah, I could have.
Yeah.
7 points of damage.
Alright.
Plus a D4.
And now I
As your javelin sticks into his ribs, he looks really rough.
Okay.
I'm gonna run past Aurora, and as I do, I'm gonna say, "Try to stay within 5 feet of me this time. Thank you."
Okay.
Alright, as
Because I can protect you.
that round of combat ends.
Who need your protection? I'm just kidding.
That's fine. I'll leave you.
It's a little bit helpful.
Sam, roll the big D20 for me.
Oh, God.
Oh, beans. Oh!
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm just.
I mean, maybe it's good.
I need everyone to make a constitution save.
Nope. Not without he was smiling.
Who's blessed? Add D4.
Oh fuck yes.
Nat 1!
2 nat ones on the table.
I just
Oh,
killed the
nice.
party.
20 total.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
20.
20.
And I got 10.
Roland and Kismet. All of you see this shimmering blue energy come up from the floor and wash over you. The two of you are frozen in place until the next round.
Frozen
Like,
fully?
yeah,
Okay.
completely locked down and time locked like everybody else was.
Do they? Okay.
We don't know. We're frozen in time.
I was gonna say, so they'll probably just like blink and time has passed.
Possibly.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we're frozen
So
in time.
I see.
That's why I wanted to.
Age 100 years.
And it is at that moment that from the oozy substance beneath you, 2 creatures crawl out.
Ew.
They are about 5 feet, hunched over, long reptilian limbs. They sort of look like a cross between a reptile and an amphibian, but like a long, slender body with long legs, long clawed toes and hands, with a single large eye in the center, which seems to be permeating with some kind of magic. Fenric and Roland, could you please make, I believe it is a wisdom saving throw.
How does that affect Roland?
Yeah.
Roland is stuck in time.
Oh, Roland, you're one of the time boys?
Yes.
Okay.
I automatically fail.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can anything affect him?
Possibly these.
Not swords, though. Don't worry.
I like that.
Or
Sorry.
Sharpies.
Make a deception check. My bad.
A deception check.
Yes.
Can I re-roll that?
Do I
Sure.
roll it?
Yours is still a failure.
Okay.
You can't really be deceiving right now.
I'm gonna see if I
I'm
roll
frozen.
worse. I
Hey.
rolled a lot better.
Wait.
You don't get the D4 on the.
Deception check. It's not a save.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
It's still at 19.
Jesus!
All right, Fenric. Nothing happens to you. Roland, please write down Roland's darkest secret on that piece of paper.
They don't know Fenric's darkest secret. It's good
Does
because I would have had to
Fenric?
make something up.
Fenric, the one in front of you, is going to, the one behind you, I should say, is going to attack you twice with its claws.
Am I
First one is a natural 20. The second one is a 14.
Okay.
So you will take 9 points of slashing damage.
Roland's darkest secret. His braids are actually a wig and he's bald!
The bangs are real.
The bangs are real.
Oh no, it's braids with bangs?
Yes.
It is a callback.
No, but still.
The bangs are too short to braid.
Yeah, the most you could do is like tiny braids.
Little like
Yeah.
Just like little mini braids.
Alright, that is the Nothic's turn. Virio, you are up next, followed by Aurora.
Whoa! I yell.
Show you what they look like real quick.
the slimy boys.
Those things.
These boys.
I don't like
Ooh.
them. Shit.
We don't see them.
Creepy.
We don't see them.
I know, but I don't. As Sam, I don't like them.
Your
Ten.
magic, your wild growth.
15. I get to there,
That's okay.
and I go, whoa, because I see him.
Is that what he was?
Whoa!
And at this point, I stand up straight. I'm like, oh, my back. And I attack this boyo.
Alright.
While I'm raging,
Alright.
and I'm going to make it reckless.
Alright.
All of these things. Nat 20. Didn't
shit.
he? He's ensnared with my trident.
Alright, yeah.
And a
so
lot of other things.
the spell Ensnare is cast on him, plus the nat 20. So
It's a lot of stuff.
that's going to be a lot of stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and assume he's not going to maintain concentration.
So the damage with just the trident is a 12. And then whatever ensnaring strike does.
Alright. So, he is restrained and takes a d6 of piercing damage at the start of each of his turns.
Oh, on the start of each of his turns.
Yeah.
Boring.
And it's like these, like, hooked, spiked, like, starfish tentacles come out of it and just pierce into him.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's not good tentacles.
Alright, how much damage was that again? Sorry.
That was 12.
Just saying.
Oh, trying to save. He might
You're not
save
wrong.
concentration.
Yeah, because it would be a straight 10.
Yeah. 12. And con save. Nope.
Yay, no more spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon and his shield are gone.
Yes. Oh no, spiritual weapon stays. It's not concentration. Spiritual weapon is not a concentration spell.
That's why it's so good.
That's right.
That's why.
But his shield is gone.
But his shield
Or
is
level 3.
gone. So anything else from you, Virio?
No.
All right, Aurora, you are up, followed by the cultists.
Do it.
Do it too.
Do it.
I am going to cast
Ooh.
a spell.
Is that
And it's a good spell, too.
And
Ooh.
it's a good spell.
Good reviews on Yelp.
On spell.
Oh, we got him.
Oh.
Oh, you know what?
Is that a fancy water
though?
spell? I don't know if I can pronounce that one.
No, I think I think I'm just going to shoot my arrow again.
I'm going to cast
Actually-
All
arrow.
right,
gonna cast arrow
Wizard
at
casts arrow.
the two-headed boy.
Sure, let's do a two-headed boy.
Yeah.
Ooh, not great. 8. No. 12.
Does not hit. Your arrow goes wide and sticks into the stone pillar behind you. Anything else from you, Aurora?
She cracks every single bone in her
I
body.
move and my whole body falls apart.
She would
Rebecca just hears me every time I move around.
Constant.
It's like, like I hurt
That's
so
how,
much
that's
right
how
now.
I was today too. I was walking down the hall and just like everything like from the waist
No,
down
I
just
think
cracked.
that's all I'm going to do.
All right. Bads are up next, and then it will be Archie after that.
Not a fan.
I should have just dashed.
Not a fan.
No, you aren't a fan.
I'm just gonna rub my
Booty,
booty.
booty, booty, booty.
Booty, 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 booty.
So the one in front of you here is going to pull out a dagger and attempt to stab you with it.
Probably gets advantage because I'm
Okay.
This is the new Kelly.
16.
I knew Kelly.
And 15.
Yeah, they hit.
Right.
One hits.
So you take 4 points of piercing damage,
2.
reduced to 2 points of piercing damage.
Eat a fart, cultist. Eat one of those candy farts.
The other is going to attempt to run forward and swing a blade at Roland. He swings his blade out and it just rings out against the side of Roland and flies backward.
Good to know.
Very
good to know.
Archie, you are up next. Followed by Fenric.
All right. I would like to cast, spiritual weapon.
Okay.
By the nearest cultist.
I don't know if you can reach a cultist. You might be able to reach one of the eye booger boys.
Yeah.
Is it just gotta be straight up? It is a range of 60 feet.
Oh, then yeah.
You could probably reach the one by Virial.
Yeah, for
You have
sure.
line of sight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yep.
All right. Then I forgot what I do there.
Bonus action to attack. Or just attack.
Okay. So that's gonna be the attack.
And you still have Bless on yourself, I believe.
Yes. That is a 12.
12 hits.
Oh my gosh! Thank you.
What's the spiritual weapon look like?
I think we went over this last time.
I know, but it can change.
Yeah, so I changed it. It's a fork now. Damn it.
Hell yes!
It's a giant fork.
Just gonna be 4 damage.
Okay. I forgot to do the d6 for the other guy. Let's start at his turn.
That was snared.
Yeah.
Did the fork remind you?
Yes. Because of the trident.
That's why I cast the fork. You see.
And actually, Archie, with that, between the spiky vines and your fork, this guy just gets sort of ripped apart. So
Time
he
for dinner.
and his spiritual
Ha
are
ha!
gone.
Very good.
I'm not good at these.
You still have your no. Do you still have an action?
Yeah, because
No,
that was
that
just
was
bonus.
my bonus action and action. Right?
No, it's just bonus.
I think all of that's just bonus.
Bonus,
I thought it was action to cast, bonus action to attack.
I thought spiritual was an action to cast.
Oh, I can never remember.
It's bonus action after you've
to
cast
attack
it.
with it after
Yeah.
After
Okay.
you cast
Okay.
it.
But isn't it?
So yeah.
But the casting is an action.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right.
Never mind.
That will end my turn.
All right. Fenric.
Casting time, one bonus
Yeah.
action.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you still got.
Well,
Bonus, though.
2 bonuses.
I think.
Bone-eye.
No, it's like right when you cast it, it
So
automatically.
you
you
cast
can
it,
attack,
it
right?
hits, and you can use a bonus action every turn.
Oh, wow.
for it to
when
hit.
you-
spell is broken.
Yeah.
When you cast the spell, you make a melee spell attack.
Wow.
So it's like Booming Blade or Green Flame Blade.
Sure.
You cast it, make an attack.
All right. So, Archie, you still have an action if you'd like to.
And movement. Sheesh.
Then there's only one cultist remaining, correct?
Yes.
But there's two
And
booger
2 eye
boys.
boys. Eye booger boy. That's good.
I don't know about them. I'm focused on the cultists. I guess I would kind
That's
of
bad.
like just skirt around behind them, 30 feet as close to the last cultist as I can get.
You're gonna get close
Middle
to.
of the bridge, so yeah, it's kind of gonna be.
You're
Do
gonna
you want to go backwards or forwards? Because you're right
Is
here.
it? Yeah, like back a bit and then down like an L as kind of giving them a wide berth,
Okay.
All right.
and that's it. That's that.
You
Thank you.
hop back around. The 2 Nothics screech and leap back into the pool of liquid beneath them, disappearing, leaving the one cultist, which I'm assuming you guys will just coup de grace because he has 3 hit points. Roland and Kismet, you are unfrozen now at the top of the round.
Let's jump it.
That was good.
As your vision comes back to you, like everything is quite literally, like everything has changed. The big frog things are gone.
We didn't see them.
That kind of happened simultaneously at the top of the round, so you would have seen them like climbing out, I suppose,
Yeah.
and then everything froze.
So it's like they're climbing out, And then there's
and then just
flashing
everything
back in.
glazes over, and now
That's
you just
weird.
see them leaping back in.
Okay.
A few people have moved, and you don't see. The only cultist you see is Roland just sort of burying a dagger in it, and you potentially firebolting him as he falls to the ground. And you all stand in this room with this strange bubbling liquid beneath you, and that is where we will pick it up.
I thought that was gonna go.
Great, just in time,
way
Kelly.
worse.
Me too.
I see that.
Oh dang!
The Nothics will. Don't you worry.
Oh, I'm sure.
I killed him.
I'm just gonna take this off.
I'm getting that KS. That's mine.
Oh, wow.
Announcements wise, don't forget you have until midnight tomorrow to enter to win all the stuff.
Win some stuff.
We are now on Google Podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud. If you want to find us there, if you want to follow us on any social media platforms, we are on Instagram and Twitter at 1d4+1. And next Monday, we will be resuming our Dresbon campaign as well at 6 p.m. the regular time, I believe.
Yep.
All right, perfect. So we'll see you Monday and then again next Thursday. Bye.
That's everything.
Bye.
That's all, folks.
Bye.